of you have resistance to damage from spells. You
That's
should have flat
great.
resistance to damage from all spells. It's actually retarded. And at 18th level, it grows to 30 feet radius.
Wow.
But you get a lot of druidy stuff, basically. It's like a druid paladin. If I remember now that I'm looking at it, yeah, I remember that. Yeah. But it's pretty good. If for whatever reason you really don't like mages and you're playing a paladin, play Oath of the Ancients.
Yeah. Fuck you, mages.
There are very few bad paladin subclasses though. They're all really solid. So it's you can't really pick a wrong one.
I'm split between glory and vengeance.
We have to change our name, right? We're no longer the Holy Trinity.
Don't worry about it.
We are now,
now the
Holy Trinity plus 2.
Yeah, or 3 actually.
The Holy Quaternity.
The Holy Pentagon.
There, ooh.
Well, it's sextinity, right, or something? Holy sextinity.
Yeah, that's what you were looking it up last week, Mikey.
Sextinity 6, Quaternity.
Sextet.
5.
The Holy Sextet. If we're assuming we're talking like a stage act or a band, it's sextet.
That's 6.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Do we have 6? Do we have 5?
Yeah,
we have 6.
We have 6? Oh my god, we got a full 6. I'm so happy.
Oh
shit.
How's everyone doing?
Doing all right.
So much better now that you're here.
All right. Well, I'm glad to be of service.
Waiting to hear that stupid, silky voice for the last week.
Yeah, I've been having people tell me my mic is cutting out, so let me know if that's happening. I think I fixed it, but yeah.
You want to try that?
I do have a quick question before we start.
Yes.
Since we leveled up last time, I have 1 Channel Divinity and 1 Harness Divine Power. Do I get to cast 1 for each of those? That just added into my thing here. So I know Channel Divinity, I get an option of 2, and Harness Divine Power.
Well, I think Harness Divine Power, you use one of your Channel Divinities to get a spell slot, don't you?
Yeah, so the Harness Divine Power is just to get a spell slot back. Channel Divinity is either Turn Undead or the Balm of Peace.
Yeah, and I think you get 2 Channel Divinities per day, right?
That's what I thought.
Scales, I believe.
Yeah, it scales, but at this level, I think it's 1 or 2, I forget. But basically, is it per day or per short rest? Now I'm getting mixed up.
I believe.
I think
it's long rest. Cleric's pretty much everything on long rest.
I thought at some point it turns into recharges on short rest, because I remember the Shadow Cleric getting a bunch of uses of his thing. But anyway, yeah, so you can turn one of your Channel Divinities into a spell slot, I believe, as part of a short rest, or just as an action, I forget.
Okay.
But yeah, it's basically you use 1 resource and turn it into another. But anyway, welcome all of our new people.
Hello.
Baby! Oh, yeah.
We'll have to get you all integrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Your Channel Divinity.
I only get 1. I only get 1. At level 6, I get 2. Sorry, I'm just
2 Channel Divinities you talking about?
At level 6, I only get 1 Channel Divinity now.
Yeah, and does that recharge on a short rest?
It just says between rests.
Short or long
between
rest.
a short,
yeah, you get your
long
channel.
rest.
Yeah.
So it would be on a short rest. Okay, so yeah, you'd get it back on a short rest, but you could turn it into a spell slot if you, and you can do that once per day. Turn it into a spell slot, I believe.
Yeah, I get one of each. So that works.
Okay.
So that's what I needed to know.
Yeah.
Muchas gracias.
So with the 3 of you coming in, we kind of talked about it, but I was thinking you all could kind of know each other, maybe not well, but since you've all been in town for a while, maybe you've met each other and helped out with defending the town. That was Elduin. Was it Elduin, Galawari, and Carrion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Galawari.
Galwari? Okay, Galwari. And Elduin, you're the only one who's been around Chaur for a while. I think the other two are more kind of passer-through-ish. So you probably are the most well-known of the three of them.
These two look like they're quite new.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not sure how much you've talked to them. The three of you can decide that. I guess we can just say, like, you've seen them and maybe you've had some small talk with them, being that you're all mercenaries, but you haven't really extensively talked to them about who they are or where they're from.
Yeah, we just chit-chat.
Yeah, some chit-chat as you were...
It's like when you're standing in line at the 7-Eleven, you know.
Except
Yeah.
you're fighting orcs and hobgoblins, chit-chatting maybe between attacks or something. Alright, so let's... you all know how to control volume and everything on Roll20 for the music, right?
Yes, yeah, I do.
Yes.
Okay.
It was ear raped till I figured it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It hasn't bothered me yet, so.
Yeah, it's
like
a little
the ear
loud.
raping.
It's a little loud by default, so I usually turn it to about half volume. So yeah. Make sure you're also displaying your character pictures, which if you're in Roll20 on the chat tab, at the bottom there's a drop down, and you want to choose the second instance of your name. The first one is your account picture. The second one would be your character picture. I think Carry On is the only one. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I only use name display only. So on my Roll20, so I didn't even know. Yeah.
And yeah, that's fine. I have pictures for like just the stream, but yeah, it's fine. It just helps me keep track of who's who. All right, so I think we're good. Any questions or comments before we begin? I think you all.
No.
All right, cool.
I do actually have one newbie question.
Alright.
I've never played a spellcaster or any kind of spells. You know, he is my rogue in the game. So how do I set up spells and stuff? Or is it automatically set up?
For Paladin?
Yeah, paladin. I just got my spells.
So I believe your sheet is set up to automatically deduct them when you click on them. But let me take a look at that.
What are you using? Are you using D&D Beyond, or are you using the character miser?
Roll20.
I think
Character mancer.
yeah, I think okay. Yeah, it looks like it's set right. So basically, like if you go to your spell area, you see it's like 2 of 2.
Mm-hmm.
So if like let's say you want to cast Divine Favor, do you only have those 2 prepared, or do you have all 3 of those? Divine Favor, Shield of Faith, Cured Wounds.
It says 2 slots total. Do I prepare all of them, or?
I believe Paladins have them all prepared. I don't think you do like a wizard. So the 2 is just how many you get per day. But like for example, if you want to cast Shield of Faith, you click on Shield of Faith and you see it puts you down to 1.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and then like cast again. Like if you cast Cure Wounds, now it took your other one. And then like if you press the long rest button, it'll put you back up to 2 in core.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Good to know. Thank you.
No worries.
What I've been struggling with for weeks.
Alright, so let's see. Last week our scribe was Clank.
Oh, yeah.
Marcus.
I forgot.
You forgot?
No, I forgot Clank was because I was
Oh.
reading his stupid thing. This is how
That
good it
was
is.
hilarious. I love that.
Yeah, you have to. You had to recap everything in Clank's accent.
In Clank speak.
Let me add our new people to the rotation. Gotta get used to Galawari. I said that right?
Oh, that's a name.
Galwari.
Galwari. Okay, so it's kind of
Yeah,
like
so
the
just
E
think of
is-
it,
Yeah,
or for short, you can just call him Gale.
Gale. All right.
Well, that's
All right.
confusing.
I will try to remember. I'm sure I'll get it. It just takes me a little bit. Terrible with names in real life and in fantasy worlds. So,
Trust me, I feel you on that.
yeah.
All good.
Alright. So, Marcus, you would be scribe for this week if you're okay with that.
That's fine.
Okay. Alright, so Clank, why don't you give us a quick recap of what happened last week? In whatever voice you so choose.
We start mid-battle. Orc big tough. So many orc and a few hobgoblin. We swarmed. How do we win? We going death. Uh-oh. Marcus super strong. He hit hard. He get hit hard. Marcus get knocked down. I get knocked down. I wake up. I feel a pour potion in my mouth. Uh-oh. Still so many orc. We definitely die. Marcus fight orc. Ophelia and me fight other orc. Marcus fight hard. Marcus fell over again. I yell help. I need help. Orc big, Clank small. Ophelia help Marcus. I know more here. Ophelia no. Shock run over help me. Orc die. I sleep orc and soldier. I run. Try to help Ophelia. Marcus help Ophelia. Orc angry. Marcus fall again. Orc hurt me. So many uglies. Assume Shock and Ophelia kill uglies. I up. Marcus up. Ophelia up. Shock up. Ophelia run. Help good soldiers. Ophelia hear thing. I listen. Hear bad things. We go see fat ugly and tied up lady. We scoot closer. I call out hobgoblin leader voice. Hey fatso, come over here. Ophelia and Marcus hit fat ugly. He ugly. He's so ugly he get hit hard. I run fast, so no go back to bondage lady. We save bondage lady and donkey. After rescue Melody, Marcus toss crates onto donkey cart. Shock ignore us. He embrace Melody. Travel sun go down and travel more. Lights Chaur there. Guards let inside gate. Shock and guard say orcs and hobgoblins extra bad now. We holy Trinity now. Guard tells about that Darkwater and Maplewood. Good sleeps. Trying to pay Lord, but it closed. Guard says he owes us. Ophelia go to shrine to pray. Marcus and me go to Maplewood. It late, it dark. Halfling desk. Nice halfling. My size. Bernie, he say. Man, woman run past. Bernie bring Marcus stout. Dwarven stout. Marcus drink, I eat, and rest. Morning come, I call at the rising sun. Beautiful morning, I sing song. Breakfast yummy. Marcus and me talk to Shock. He know why. Orc angry. Bloodhand at Chaur. Blackwater got dagger and Shock give 50 gold piece. Ophelia pay bag gold. Shock go Chaur. He set up medicine shop. Beg money. Talk Ophelia. Good idea. Good group. Holy Trinity. Free time. Rest, recover, explore.
All right, thank you for the recap. Well done. All right, so it is currently the 88th of summer, getting close to fall at 10 a.m. I believe we left off as the three of you were in the Maplewood Inn having a discussion with Shock and Melody. So what does the group want to do? And I will.
Not there.
I'll work.
I guess.
Real quick, I will work to introduce the three new people. It shouldn't be too long.
Okay, cool.
I was not there. I was helping out.
Oh, are you still? But
Yeah.
you went to the inn to sleep, didn't you? Did you sleep at the shrine?
And then we woke up in the morning. I slept at the inn, but then when we woke up in the morning, there were people that were like asking for help.
Right,
I
right.
went off to help people.
Everyone
And
was kind of desperate, and you
Clank ran off and helped them, and Clank kept my money.
That's right. Okay,
Yep.
so you're not with them currently. You're kind of off trying to help the townsfolk. But the other two of you are there, yes?
Yep.
Okay,
Correct.
got it. My mistake. So yeah, what do the... I guess I'll go with the two of you first. What do you want to do?
I think last session I suggested to Clank that we go see the mayor and see if she needs any help or if she might know if there's any work to be done.
Yeah, and I think Shock also mentioned something about that.
Yeah.
Talk to her about what's going on?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll ask Shock, where is the mayor by any chance? Do you know where she is?
So let me get some pictures out because some people have not seen these characters yet. Shock would say, I believe she's over at the town hall barracks. That's where the town officials for this place stay.
Sounds good. I think we'll head over there. Thank you, Shock. Do you guys need anything while we're out? Need us to pick up anything?
Sorry, I'm still looking for his picture. Where did I put him? I'm gonna move him after this. He says, no, I think I'm alright. Yeah, if you do figure out something about what's going on, as I said, I'm very interested in helping out. I have some payback to give these bastards.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Well, then I think we'll be on our way. Blessings be with you, Shotgun. What was the woman's name again?
Melody.
Melody.
Hang on, I'll grab
Melody
her as well. She says, yeah, I'll be busy trying to figure out that healing shop. Hopefully I can get that started soon.
Gotcha. We'll talk to Ophelia later if she wants it done as well.
Did we give her the 100 gold, or was she still at 75?
I think she's at 75. We're waiting for Ophelia to come back and give the 25 gold.
Alright, Let me make a note of that, because for some reason I didn't.
I think Clank gave her 50 and I gave her 25.
Yeah, and we didn't want to give Ophelia's money away.
Yeah.
Alright, so you all or the two of you are heading to the barracks. Ophelia, you are moving around town, helping people out, yes? Are you there?
Yeah, that's me. I am here indeed. My microphone was up. Stop the heavy breathing. Sorry.
No worries. So you're sort of are you willing to use your spells to help heal people, or more just your medicine abilities?
I'm willing to use my spells. If I think that they can't be saved with medicine alone, then yeah, I would 100% burn spell slots.
Alright, so a lot of it is just dealing with sickness. The medicines that came in with the caravan definitely help a bit, but yeah, there's still a lot of sick folk and some wounded. As you are kind of going to some of the homes that people are asking you, helping treat people, I'm gonna say that you would now, quick question, Elduin, do you have medical knowledge or medicine knowledge? Are you trained, proficient?
Let me check real quick. Let's see. Nope, I'm not proficient with medicine.
Okay. Oh, that's right, you're I kept thinking you're a druid because of the Furbog thing. That makes more sense. So I'll say you probably had heard of these heroes, the Holy Trinity, who had come into town, who brought the medicine and the supplies. So as you are kind of walking around helping to heal the sick, Ophelia, you would bump into Elduin, who is just, I would guess, probably looking for all of you, just because of, yeah, he's heard of you and what you've done. So what would you look like to her, Elduin?
Elduin is, as a furball, he's a pretty tall guy, about like 7'4". He's got like a grayish blue, grayish blue skin tone to him, bushy beard. You notice his clothes are kind of like dark green color to it, a little ragged, like they've seen a fair bit of travel for quite some time. You also notice that he's wearing a amulet that's got like some bear claws on it. That's kind of like aged really well to him.
All right, and what would you look like to him, Ophelia?
So you are going to notice as you're looking through this party, you see this tiny girl, just over 5 feet, young in age, and you're just like, wow, she's 18, extremely young looking. Does not look like she'd be traveling as one of the adventurers. The only thing that makes it stand out that that she's part of this adventuring
Well,
group.
you're currently alone right now. You're not actually with the rest of them. Because remember,
I was going to say, you would
forgot.
know that the white hair is like a stark contrast. So you know it's not just like a person from the church, but actually one of part of the mercenary groups they've heard about, because her stark white hair is contrasting to everybody else around. Tiny chick, just a tiny girl. Doesn't look like she would be part of a mercenary group, and yet here she is.
So, yeah, the individual who's with you, Ophelia, would see Elduin and say, Elduin, this is the woman you had been asking about, the one who's going around healing everyone. She is with the Holy Trinity, the heroes who just came into town.
Elduin just kind of puts his arms to his side, and he's like, I've heard of you.
Oh, you've heard of me? Oh, I'm so sorry. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Ophelia. What's your name? I think he said it was Elduin?
Yes, Elduin Thistlefury.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Thistlefury.
The townsfolk person says, yes, he's from the local tribe, or at least I believe he was. And he looks to you kind of questioningly. But he's been in the town helping us since the siege started. He's been very kind, helping to defend the gates along with some of the guards.
Elduin's just gonna
is there a reason? Sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. Elduin's just gonna say, yeah, I figured I came to Chaur a couple of times, and I feel the folk would need help from a person like me.
Oh, so do you need us to help you out? What can we help you with?
Sorry, I'm just breaking character real quick.
That's fine.
I will say at this point, she thinks you're coming to her asking for help from the adventuring party.
Okay, yes. So, I do apologize for asking. What's actually, what else is going on here in Chaur?
So there's been the kind of siege that's been happening over the last couple of months. The town has been under attack by a strange group of mercenaries, a group of hobgoblins and orcs that seem much more organized than your normal bandits. You had kind of come here because of the issues you were having with your tribe, because you had kind of struck out on your own, if you remember the discussion. And around the time you first got here, that's when that started happening. So you've sort of been here helping the town.
Right. So, yes, It's been hard these past times after I've left my tribe. Helping all these people out, doing what I can. But these mercenaries I've never seen before, they've been causing trouble. I feel as though not even my tall stature would be enough to help. That's why I looked for others outside of here to see if they can help solve this issue.
Oh my gosh, well, I have just the perfect... We've been traveling in this mercenary group, and our goal is to help anybody out, or especially if we can get help ourselves. We have just gone through this horrible fight, and unfortunately so many people died, and I couldn't do enough myself to help everybody. So I know that, oh my gosh, Plank and Marcus would absolutely love for you to meet them. So I kind of grab Elduin's hand and start running, dragging him along with me to the Maplewood Inn.
He kind of just goes whoa, it's oh, okay, I'm following.
So the villager seems a little distressed, but I thought you were going to help my family as well.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I will help them out first. So I kind of just turn right back around.
Start running the other way. All right.
Start running right back.
He says, I don't wish to be a bother. It's just my daughter's been a bit sick, and you said you might be able to give her something if that's okay. I mean, I know the fate of the town is very important as well.
Oh no, every person is important in Paylor's eyes. I must help you first, and this will not take no time at all. The the blessings that our Paylor Lord has given me will definitely make quick work of it. It won't be a bother at all. We can definitely go help her first. I'm so sorry I got distracted, and I kind of go grab Elduin's hand again and just start pulling him back
Pull
as
him
we start
towards
going back
the
up the dark.
towards the guy's house. All right.
Alrighty now.
All
I
right.
was like, I'm so sorry. Just wait a second. We'll get them soon. I gotta take care of this real quick first.
All right. So as he's leading you back towards his house, you are approached by an individual in the marketplace who, as he steps forward and smiles, you immediately see the townsfolk person become a little bit uncomfortable. The individual says, "Greetings. You must be one of the Holy Trinity." And he sort of gives you a bow and says, "I am Neil. It is good to meet you." He says, "I suppose we have you to thank for the supplies that were brought into town."
Oh yeah, of course, Neil. It's the least we can do. Can I ask what's your association with Chaur?
Actually, I represent an individual who is extremely interested in working with you and your group. With things as bad as they've been, we were hoping you could help us deal with these bandits or whatever they are, in the same way you dealt with them on the road.
Oh,
And
that's
yes,
a tough decision.
like in the picture, he
make by
does not
myself.
have a shirt.
Look at those shredded abs.
He's just toned.
He's just a really
well,
toned dude.
Neil, I can't make this decision on my own. If you just want to, real quick, hold on. I am going to go introduce Elduin to Marcus and Clank, and they're part of the group that helped out originally. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. You're coming with me, Neil, and so is Elduin. We're going to go help take care of this daughter real quick, and then all of us are going to the Maplewood Inn, and we're going to discuss it there.
He puts his hands up and says, "Well, it's all right. We don't have to discuss things right away. I was just looking to get in touch with your group, and someone told me of a girl with white hair who is part of the group. I saw you. I figured you were part of this Holy Trinity. Where is your group staying, and when would be a good time for me to meet up with all of you?"
Can we meet at the town square at dusk tonight?
I suppose we could, but do you have an in-room somewhere? It might be more comfortable, rather than just skulking in the darkness.
We do, but I am uncomfortable revealing that information because I don't want to overshare some information, and I don't know how the others would feel about it. And I think you would understand that with all the attacks and everything going on, it's just for the safety that not a lot of people know where we're currently at.
Give me a persuasion check.
All right.
So he seems a little bit put off, but says, whatever you think is best. So you wish to meet at the marketplace, perhaps? Sometime after dusk?
How about we try to aim right at dusk, right in the center of the marketplace, and then we can decide to go somewhere else from there.
This is excellent. I'll meet you and the rest of your group there, then. We'll say just after sundown.
Okay, I can't wait.
He says, it was good to meet you. Did you give him your name?
No, I didn't.
And he says, it was good to meet you, and then he kind of pauses as if expecting.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Ophelia. Yes, Ophelia von Lisseltania.
He says, it is good to meet you, Ophelia. And as I said, my name is Neil. I'll see you after sundown. And he
Right, Neil, I look forward to seeing you later.
Just starts walking away. The townsfolk, the villager seems very uncomfortable, and he says, that was one of the Blood Hand. They are not well liked in this town.
And then I kind of whisper over, and I was like, I sense your hesitation. That's why I didn't want to say where we were staying. I didn't know what was going on.
He just seems a little nervous and looks to Elduin and says, I know they have only come here recently, but it just... I don't know. There's a lot of rumors going around. I guess I shouldn't judge them without knowing.
Elduin just nods his head. I agree. Their presence irks me too.
Alright, so I assume at that point you're going to go and try to help this villager?
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess we can shift back to the other two. Marcus and Clank, you are headed to the town hall, yes?
Yep.
Alright.
Am I able to ride on Marcus's shoulder?
Are you small?
Yeah.
Uh,
It's like a pair.
Probably. I mean, if
Well,
you're
Marcus-
small, he is a larger creature, so, like, rule-wise, I think that would be fine.
Cool, because that's what I would want to do.
Okay.
Alright. I just tell everyone he's my pet crow that I found.
Let me just
Your
mark where everyone
oversized
is.
pet crow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my talking crow. It's a show we do.
So I'll say, like, Ophelia's up here. She met Elduin. And the two of you are heading over to the barracks.
Yep.
So as you are going over there, it looks like there's a bit of a commotion near the front gate. You see several guards there. It looks like they're kind of arguing with each other over something. And a strange-looking individual who has just come into town. Looks like he has a couple of... Let's see. Gale, you don't have a horse or anything, right?
No, I feel that this most recent mission was better on foot to not attract attention.
Alright. So maybe he has a couple of orcs tied up. What would you look like to them, Gale?
Dark. So you would see me. Is my back turned towards them?
Well, you're kind of at the gate, maybe waiting for the guards to admit you. I was gonna say that you may have captured some of the orcs that had been attacking the town in one of your scouting missions when you've been kind of like watching the outside.
Yeah. All right. So you would see a huge contrast to the skin color and to the clothes that this person is wearing. Dark leathers, embroidered with crimson patches and stitching. Two swords on his back, one of iron, one of silver. And his skin is just bone white. And just this pale color, and his hair is pulled back into almost like a bun, very small bun that is like salt and pepper gray, an odd occurrence of just mismatched hues between everything.
Alright, now Marcus and Clank, do either of you have knowledge arcana? Trained,
Yes.
I mean.
I
So with your knowledge arcana training, give me a roll, you might know something. You believe that this is at first you may have thought it was a dark elf, or, well, you said you're pretty pale, actually, so maybe like some sort of high elf, but you're pretty sure that this elf is Shatter Kai, which is a very rare occurrence to see someone of that nature within this realm, because they are generally native to a different plane of existence. So that might catch your attention. But Gale, So you brought these 2 orcs back in as prisoners, and it seems like the guards just want to execute them. They don't even want to bring them into the town. So that's kind of what the argument is about right now. Would you care, or would you just be fine with them just being put down here?
Well, you can at least... I would look to the guards, and you can execute them, but at least you can try to get information or something out of them. I'd bring them to you alive for that exact reason, and here you go and draw your swords, ready to lob their heads off.
Says, we understand, Gale, but we don't want them getting free and possibly killing more people. I think it best if they just be put down. What sort of information do you think we could get from them? And at this point, I'll say, like, the 2 of you are kind of walking up, so you see this this argument.
Do we overhear the?
Yeah, I mean, they're talking pretty loud, so you kind of overhear what's being said.
So I guess I walk up with Clank on my shoulder. I'm like, "Hey, friends, what seems to be the trouble here? I can't help but notice this going on."
The guard kind of turns around a bit impatiently, then sees you and says, "Oh, it's the Holy Trinity," and he bows, and all the guards kind of bow. He says, "Welcome, friends. As I was telling Gale here, well, he'd probably use your full name, Galwari. As I was telling Galwari here, I don't think it's a good idea to bring prisoners into the town with what's been going on. If they were to get free, or maybe they're spies, maybe they're just trying to get people inside the town, I think it's best they just be put to death here on the spot."
And I say you have chains, do you not?
You're not strong enough to kill? They're tied up.
He says, "Yes, but first of all, these monsters deserve no mercy for what they've been doing to our town. And secondly, again, I don't trust them to be even kept prisoner here. Our prisons are already... I mean, we're not used to this sort of situation, so we already have enough prisons... Or we don't have enough space with all the looting that had been happening and all the chaos from the siege."
No, friends. It's understandable that you want to execute these bandits, for they have caused much trouble. But this man has done much work to capture them and to bring them here. And I would say that you would respect his wishes. And he says he could kill them, but at least hold off for a little bit and try to get some information out of them. You might even learn where they're stationed, or potential attacks, or anything. It doesn't mean you had to hold them for any such a long time.
Finally, someone with common sense.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage, as they seem to hold you all in pretty high regard. Okay.
Oh, thanks.
Good.
Thanks God for that advantage.
So, yeah, the guard says, I guess we could see if there's some place we could keep them. He says, all right, go ahead and take them and bring them to the town hall. He looks to you, he says, Holy Trinity, I wasn't actually expecting to see you out and about so soon. From the tales of your battle, I thought you'd need at least a few days to rest and recover.
Yes, but there's no rest for the righteous. We're always here to help, and Chaur is in much need of help, and there's no time for rest. We're actually here to see the mayor for any potential work.
Says, well,
take me to your leader.
I can certainly see about that. Oh, sorry, a bit rude of me. This is our friend Galwari, a blood hunter from the wilds. He's been in town for several days now, helping us out wherever he could. And I guess I haven't learned all of your names. I just know you all by the Holy Trinity. And he kind of looks to you, Marcus.
Oh, well, I'm Marcus, and this is my friend Clank. And our other member's not here right now. It's Philia.
Nods.
Gale would stick his hand out to shake yours, Marcus, and Clank if you guys take it.
Yep, I will. I'll gladly do it. Greetings, Gale. Don't worry.
Marcus.
I'm gonna look inquisitively at the hand, see Marcus shake it, and then do my best to mimic what Marcus did.
You must be. Oh, I was gonna. You must be a great warrior to be able to take down these orcs and drag them all the way back here.
It was no small feat. Took a lot of struggling and a lot of knocking them out repeatedly.
I bet. What are you gonna say, Luke?
The orc, who's kind of bloody, growls and says something in Orcish as the guard just kind of smacks him. He says, "Quiet!" And the orc just stumbles back and growls some more.
Okay.
Have these orcs been searched?
Well, it looks like they have their weapons have been taken because they're all tied up and beaten up pretty good.
Could I look for any like symbols or markings, like tattoos, gang tattoos? Is what I'm looking for.
So they have hide armor, which is still on them. I'm assuming you wouldn't have taken their armor off, but yeah, they have hide armor. No visible markings on them, unfortunately. Okay. Nothing that would identify them.
I'll yell. Guess how close are the guards? I guess like 50 feet. I'll just say,
yeah, they're right there.
Where's the mayor exactly inside the barracks? What room?
Well, she's in the barracks. She might be busy at the moment, but I can certainly escort you all over there.
All right. I'll ask. Hey, Gale, we're about to go see the mayor for any work. Do you want to tag along? We might get to know each other on the way.
Anything that can provide me coin, I'm more than willing to accompany you then.
I can respect that. All right.
The guard nods and he says, Jones, you're on duty here. I'll be back in a little bit. And he nods.
Before we go, can I like crow hop around Gale and like inspecting him and look up at him inquisitively and say, Cheddar Kai?
Yes.
Interesting. And then hop away.
I'm guessing I would not know what a Shadow Kai is.
No, I mean, he has pointy ears, so you figure he's some kind of elf. That's about the extent of your knowledge of elves.
Okay. I guess while we're walking, I'll be like, I've never seen an elf like you before. Although I don't think I see many elves. Do I? Or is there a lot of elves in the Empire?
No, elves are generally rare. The most common are forest elves, and you don't see or not forest, wood elves, and you don't see many of them in these parts. They're more of a northeastern group. You do see elves sometimes in the western frontier, but it's a rare occurrence. It's mostly like humans, halflings, and dwarves are in this area.
Gotcha. So yeah, Marcus kind of look at you inquisitively and like, oh, I haven't seen many elves around here. What kind of elf are you? What's a Shadow Kai? I heard Plank say.
Well, I'm still trying to figure that out myself. Part of the reason I'm traveling. All I know is that my kind comes from a place called Shadowfell, and that we are favored in the Raven Queen's eyes, and that's really as much as I've been able to piece together.
Now, would I know what the Raven Queen is, Lou?
Do you have religious knowledge?
Yes.
Then yes, you know, while the Raven Queen is not commonly worshipped around here, you do know of her as being the goddess of death, who is sometimes kind of prayed to by like people who have sick relatives or people who kind of are expecting to I don't want to say expecting to die, but people in more dire straits will sometimes do prayers to her for safe passage of friends and loved ones to the other side.
Okay. Well, I would say, seems like you're a long way from home, friend. Hopefully you can find home with our group, or find your place here. Hopefully, I'll get to know why. You're
all a part of the reason I'm out here.
Well, let's go see the mayor. Hopefully, she has some work for us.
Yeah, so he would lead the three of you to the barracks there. He would ask you to wait at basically the door while he goes in to check for the mayor.
All right. I'll just wait.
Go ahead.
No,
Yeah, so you're waiting outside a bit. Let me look at something. So
nice music.
Yeah. So it's probably about 5 or so minutes when he comes back and says, the mayor is currently in a meeting with some of the town council, but Captain Grobe, the captain of the guard, is interested in speaking to you, if you would speak to him instead.
Of course. Lead on, or bring him here, whichever.
He says, yeah, follow me. So he brings you inside, and it's kind of like a main area where there's a desk. There is a woman at the desk talking to a few people. There are guards who are kind of coming to and fro. There are some citizens, looks like, camped out in the corner, maybe some refugees from the outlying farm areas. But he would lead you deeper in to a large, bearded individual who looks like he's probably in his early to mid 40s, some scarring, and definitely a look of someone who might be a veteran. Probably who's done a lot more than just work as a town guard during his life. So he nods as you are led to him, and the guard says, Captain Grobe, these are the Holy Trinity, and of course you know of Galwari. And he nods. He says, I have heard of his work, but it is good to meet you all. I must say I appreciate you bringing the caravan and supplies into town. They were desperately needed. And he steps forward, smiling, to shake your hand.
I'll return it, and it's no problem at all. Chaur wasn't helping. We gave it. We see that you are under siege, and there's a lot of trouble here. We want to know if there's anything else you need or any kind of help.
As well as an understatement, yes, we are indeed in a lot of trouble. We continue to suffer attacks from this strange group of mercenaries, not knowing much about what's going on. We have people who've been driven out of their homes from the surrounding farmlands. At this point, we're just defending ourselves as best we can. We don't have the soldier power to go and attack back or figure out what's going on. I know mercenaries like Galwari here have been doing some scouting work, and we have sent word to Highguard to possibly beg for help from the Empire, but any of that could be weeks out. Before we get responses. So, Go ahead.
I was going to say, is there any chance for an evacuation or retreat?
I don't think so. If we did try to evacuate the town, there's a lot of people, and without the walls to protect us, we could fall victim to the attacks on the road, much as you saw trying to get in here.
True. Well,
he says at this point we're just trying to get more information about what's going on and maybe some help fighting back some of their forces.
Yes. Well, hopefully we can help in some way. Do you have any plans or any knowledge?
What at Chaur? What at Chaur? Orc want something Chaur.
We don't know. We don't know much about what the attacks are about. Unfortunately, we've been trying to figure out more, but so far we don't have much information. The governor or the mayor has been working somewhat with Lord Blackwater and his mercenaries to try to get more information about what the attacks, what's involved with them. But so far we haven't had much luck.
Lord Blackwater. I know that name.
He nods. We've heard of him. He says, yeah, he's while not a leadership figure in the town, he is a person of some means and wealth who has been helping us a lot through these troubling times, giving a lot of his own money to help defend Chaur and using his mercenaries to help gather more information about the happenings.
Who else we talk to?
Hold on. At this point, has everything that you discussed with me, has that happened? Do I have that information?
That happened a couple of months ago, right before the siege. So yeah, that's when you got your sword.
Okay, so I do have some inkling of an idea of what may be going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, he would say, I can tell them, or I can let the mayor know that you were looking to help. Once she's out of her meetings, we can maybe put our heads together and figure out what your group could do. But I'd say for now, just relax and try to regain your strength. Any help you could give to the citizens of the town would be greatly appreciated.
Understandable. I'm just not as inclined as our companion Ophelia in the healing or, medicine and all that stuff. I'm more, I guess, prone for protection, you could say, if you
Says, well,
understand.
we do deal with attacks on the gates. If you wish to lend your sword to the town guard, we can put you on patrols like Gale or Golwari here.
That would be
Yes,
perfect.
you are more than welcome to come join me on scouting and defense.
That sounds perfect for me.
He says,
Can I pull out a
where are you?
piece of paper?
Well, he says, where
Sorry,
are you
go ahead.
staying right now? What are you staying at an inn or at someone's house?
We're staying at the Maplewood Inn right now.
I've just clung to the walls. Many people don't really like our visage. And kind of like shows, just like, kind of does the whole like hands down the body thing. Yeah, people don't like looking at me type thing.
He says, have you been sleeping on the street, Scale?
I've been sticking close to the outer walls. That way I can hear if anything tries to get close, and
Oh, the wooded
far enough
area.
away.
You mean the wooded area outside the town?
Yeah.
I suppose that makes sense for what you do. All right. Well, if all of you are staying at the inn, I can definitely send a message there if something comes up or if we need anything.
Yes, I appreciate it. Just let us know if you need any kind of help or if you need my sword arm.
He says, well, if you don't have anything to do for the next few days, as I said, just speak with, and he points to the woman over there, or the woman behind the desk. He says, speak with Mary, and she can help get you set up with one of the guard rotations. We always appreciate an extra sword arm.
That's perfect.
And he will say, all right, well, I have much to do, but I will speak with you later. And he gives you a polite bow.
Yep, I bow back to him. Good meeting you. Taylor be with you.
Gale will nod his head.
And he says, yes, it is good to meet you as well, Marcus. Gale, who's the other one? Clank. Yes, it is good to meet all of you, and we shall be in touch soon.
This whole time, Clank was on my shoulder.
Oh, yeah, is he still on your back? All
Yeah,
right.
probably.
Everyone might be...
You bend down, just bow down, holding him like
Yeah.
40-degree angle.
Oh, he bows with me. That's
Yeah, absolutely.
Double bow. You're all kind of looking...
It's a double.
Yeah. Everyone's
Yeah.
kind of looking at you, too, like, what the hell? What's going on over there? Alright, so what do you all want to do?
Well, I guess I'll go to that woman and ask what time is the patrols and stuff like that before when I join.
Alright, so yeah, she kind of sets you up with a rotation, which you can say is like a downtime project. If you want to put downtime towards helping the town, you'll probably earn favor with Chaur, which could help you later.
I'll also ask her, hey, where do all the guards usually frequent on their off time? I like to, raise morale and, socialize with fellow soldiers.
Oh, well, I think that a lot of them drink at the Darkwater, those on the western rotations, and the eastern rotations will frequent the Maplewood. It's sort of split. I mean, there's no one place, probably more to the Darkwater, but either of the inns will have guards who are off patrols getting drinks.
Then I have to frequent both.
He says there also there are some card games that happen in the evenings for off-duty guards at the barracks, so that has been a little bit less as of late with everything that's happening. Everyone's so busy.
Understandable. Well, thank you very much for assigning me this position and helping me.
He says, yes, thank you for getting those supplies to town. Those are all going to come in handy with the shortages of food and medicine.
It's no problem whatsoever. We're glad to help.
Alright, so what does... I guess I can switch over to Ophelia for a bit. I assume after that, the three of you... What are you going to do?
I guess I'll ask Gail. Hey, well, I actually asked Clank. Do you think we should head back to the inn?
Good idea.
Feeling kind of whipped already since all this stuff that happened yesterday. Might need to take a nap and get a few drinks in. And then
Yeah.
I'll ask Gail, you want to tag along? We can chat on the way. Maybe we can get a few drinks.
I don't know how responsive they'll be to me at the tavern, but maybe if I'm with you, they'll look a little more lightly upon me.
Yes, don't worry. If anything happens, I'll handle it.
And then I'll follow them.
Yep.
Alright, so the three of you are heading back to the Maplewood?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Ophelia and Elduin. So you are at this person's house. Give me a medicine check.
Aye, Captain.
Oh, do you want me to do one too, or just Ophelia?
You could probably roll a... I guess it would be wisdom, because medicine is wisdom.
Can I say I'm doing like a guidance check, praying to Paler beforehand?
Yeah, sure. I'll let you use guidance. And Elduin, you can roll as well. Just a wisdom check, because you don't have training.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Oh, well, apparently Elduin Elduin is calling upon some old knowledge of helping to treat warriors in his tribe or something. So yeah, you two do pretty good working together. This little girl's pretty sick, but you maybe Elduin suggests some herbal remedy that he remembers, and you help get her kind of stabilized. Of course, the villager is overjoyed and thanks you for helping with his daughter.
I also... Oh, it's no pleasure. I'm so glad. Just praise Palor. Make sure you thank the church. And, it's only because of Palor's blessing that we're able to help out at all. But I am curious. Do you happen to know anywhere to get magical items appraised to see what they might do?
He just looks at you with the biggest 1,000-yard stare. What? You don't think he has any idea of any of the words you just said? Magical items appraised? What? What's a magical item?
Elduin just kind of shrugs.
Never mind. That's okay. So
what did you say, Elduin? Sorry, I missed that.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just saying, Elduin just kind of shrugs as well. It's like, his guess is good as mine as well.
Yeah, obviously this guy has no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, I think it's time we head back, Elduin. Would you mind coming with me?
Yeah, certainly. I'd like to meet the other two.
Yeah, and thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful that your hometown had the remedies that I wasn't able to come up with. It's only through Palor's guidance that I'm so grateful you were here to be able to help with the situation. As I say, as we're kind of leaving.
That's what I do.
So the two of you are heading back. While in the marketplace, you would encounter the other three. Clank, Marcus, and a new person who you don't recognize. Kind of speaking to one of the merchants as they're walking through. And you all see Ophelia coming up with a new person.
Hail, Ophelia!
And actually, did we do a description for Clank yet?
I don't think so.
What would Clank look like to everyone? I don't think we did Clank or Marcus yet. So Clank, what do you look like?
He's muted.
Oh, is he away right now?
Maybe some baby issues.
Oh, right. So let's start with Marcus then. What do you look like, Marcus?
All right. Marcus is a human, around 6 foot. kind of tall, and he's wearing shiny chainmail with a sword and a shield strapped on his back. And he has silver hair and blue eyes, and with a few scars, and you can tell he has a kind of like a majestic aura. He's very righteous and goes out to help everyone. And yeah, and he has a tabard showing his family crest, his colors, and you can tell he's kind of noble birth, of knighthood. And that's about it for Marcus.
All right.
You want me to read Clank's description that he
Oh,
posted?
I'm here.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Yeah. What would you look like to them, Clank?
I'm a 3'6" tall kangaroo, so crow-like or raven-like creature, without wings. I'm wearing a cloak, and underneath my cloak you'll see some studded leather armor and a few darts and daggers.
Okay.
And lots of tools. I carry a book with like random notes shoved into it, like a little notebook, and yeah.
All right, so it's probably about midday now, about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, when you all sort of bump into each other at the marketplace. What do you all want to do?
Oh, first I'll like, hey, Ophelia, over here. Kind of like get her attention.
Yeah, so I run over and I kind of drag Alduin. I'm like, I made a new friend!
It's dragging this huge guy with her.
And he's like, Elduin just trips, like, oh, okay.
I'm like, Ophelia, no, you can't keep him. Let him free, okay?
Well, his name's Alduin, and he's looking to help us out, and I had to have him come meet you guys. So I'm so happy we were able to meet.
Oh, and I'll go up to Alduin. Sorry for her, she can be a lot. I'll shake his hand, or I'll give it to shake his hand.
And Elduin just kind of gives his hand to him. I imagine it's a little bigger than yours. And
Yeah, probably.
A nice shake.
And he's like, "Oh, nice firm grip." And this is Clank, and I guess I don't know if Clank's still on my shoulder.
No, Clank will hop down.
Yeah.
You, Elduin, you actually recognize Galwari, because you two have met before.
Okay, how's it going?
It's been a while. How have you been?
Just doing my best to help these folks around here.
He'll kind of like lower his voice a little bit. Are you being held hostage?
I just kind of whisper
blink
back.
Twice if everything's okay.
I don't know right now.
Say that again.
Elduin just kind of whispers back to him. I really don't know right now.
Well, give me the word and we can sort this out.
Right.
And over here.
I can hear you. I'm right here.
With your vice-like grip on his hand.
He is mine, and I love him, and I will never let him go.
Like,
Elduin kind of smiles nervously, like.
Well, it's good to meet such fine other warriors here. It's like, hopefully we can share a drink tonight and get to know each other much better.
As soon as I hear Marcus say that, I kind of grab him and pull him off to the side, and I say, and Clank as well, and I say, all right, we need to have a discussion. Something happened, and I don't know if this is the best day for, imbibing alcohol. We need to discuss it, and I'm thinking that we should invite Galwari and Elduin with us. This seems like it's kind of a big thing. What do you think?
So, almost as if on cue, as you're talking to each other off to the side, you see some guards near the edge of the market. Looks like they are talking to a pretty upset-looking townsperson, and they nod and just start running off towards the east here. Something might be going on.
I'll look to my companions like, you guys notice that? And I nod to the guards.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious. You probably all would have noticed it. because you're
Can I
kind of
make an
standing
insight
there.
check onto what they may be worried about?
Sure. Give me an insight check. You
Come
didn't
on.
hear much of what was going on. Yeah,
Yeah, no.
it was just from limited information. You probably would. Yeah, you might not know. It did seem like something was up though. With
Just a little far away.
yeah. And actually, now a couple of townsfolk who are standing around you all would see this and start rushing over there as well. Sorry.
And I would just say, I guess we should follow him. It looks like there's commotion.
I'm gonna pull out my shield.
And I kind of like, I guess I turned back to Anduin and Elduin actually, and Gale. Like, come on, let's follow him. And I guess I'll rush after the guards.
All right.
I'll
The town needs our help. Let's go.
I'll instinctively pull out my iron sword a little bit and start bringing my finger across the blade and stop myself just for now.
All right. Yeah, getting your blade ready. All right. So you make your way across town towards the eastern gate, where you see there are a lot of people gathered round, several guards, kind of similar to the scene where you met Gawari, but there's more people here this time, and you would see a figure with kind of his hands up, a child who looks like he's kind of sick and maybe wounded on the ground next to him. What would you look like, Carrion?
Carrion appears before you as an average height tiefling. He has black hair and dark charcoal skin, and an air of confidence and swagger about him as he sort of struts around. Although this is very quickly broken by his piercing blue-eyed gaze. He wears unassuming dark leather armor, without any adornments, spare a gold locket he keeps around his neck. He carries with him a short bow slung over his back, and two crescent-shaped swords, one made of normal steel, and the other a flashy yellow color, which easily draws the eye. He stands there with his hands up, I guess as all these villagers surround him, and this child is next to him, and he says, Listen, this might look a little bad, but I found him out in the woods.
And actually, I was going to say, if it's okay, I would take control of you for a moment just to explain what's going on. But you actually did kind of guess what was going on here. So the child, you found him coming back towards town, saying something about his mother and father, their farm being attacked. You were near the gate when you discovered him, and when you kind of helped him, he passed out as you brought him into town. He told you that he was from a farm about 2 miles up the road before passing out, and it looks like he is pretty badly wounded and exhausted. That's when the town guard came and kind of noticed you with this child and got a little bit suspicious, and when everyone was like running up.
I immediately run up and start trying to do damage control on the child, and would I be able to know whether or not Carrion's responsible for it if I'm like inspecting the child?
Give me an insight.
I would also like to get up close, sword still at the ready, because seeing a demonoid. Well,
I was gonna say that you, Gawari and Elduin, you kind of know Carrion. You don't know him well, but you may have spoken to him a few times. He, as well, is kind of a new person to town. So,
all right. Well, then, in Infernal, I'm gonna ask what exactly happened, just so I can hear his side of everything without other people trying to like batter at him.
Carrion, still with his hands up, recognizes you're Infernal, and his gaze, his usual demeanor sort of drops for a second, like almost like a crack in his personality, and then he sort of snaps up and looks back at you, and he delivers his answer. explaining to you in Infernal that he found the kid just a little ways up the road while he was out doing some looking around, and that the kid's farm got attacked, and he managed to bring him back in.
It sounds like it happened quite recently. In fact, the farm might still be under attack, because the kid just, according to what he said, just ran here towards the town as quick as he could.
All right. I won't exactly sheathe the sword, but I'll put it in a lower position, just a non-threatening thing, and I'll go and I'll stand by Carrion, just so that it alleviates other people.
Yeah, and the guard don't have their weapons to carry in as much as they were just kind of like maybe shouting a little, like, what's going on? Like, are you up to something, or what's happening here? And Carrion's has just kind of been trying to explain to them what happened. So yeah, as far as you know, Carrion, this child is like I say, he's wounded. His parents might still be alive, but from what you gathered from him, that the farm of theirs, where apparently they were still hiding out, is currently under attack, or at least what you believe, it might still be under attack if they haven't burned it down already.
A 19 in insight should let me know that the damage was caused by, to make Carrion's story believable, correct?
Well, the child seems mostly exhausted. You don't think he was stabbed or anything, and maybe he's partially burned for some reason. And yeah, you don't think you're pretty sure that this person was not involved in that.
Okay, so he doesn't need immediate medical attention.
Give me a medicine check if you're trying to treat him. Go ahead.
I was going to say, if I'm dealing with it, I would say if it's not serious, then I would want to pass him off to one of the guards.
Ooh. Is anyone helping her? It's somewhat serious. He does seem very badly, pretty exhausted and maybe a little burned.
Could I guide Marcus if he's helping, or whoever's helping?
I guess I'll go up and try to help.
Rough.
All right, go ahead and give me a medicine check if you're helping.
All
right. So you try, but you don't think there's much you could do for this kid at this point. He might just need bed rest, and hopefully he pulls through.
I'll actually. Would I think lay of hands would help a little bit?
It's more exhaustion and you don't know if you could do much with healing, like magical healing at this point.
All right.
I'll let one of the guards to immediately take him to get some bed rest.
Yeah, so they run him up towards the Shrine of Palor, and the other guard says, farm is under attack then.
Should we help?
Oh, we should indeed.
You were
really should, yes.
You were the Holy Trinity. Oh, do you think you could help with this? The guard says, now recognizing you.
I would sure hope so. I
will
so.
Mockingly say back to the guard, "Do you think you could help with this?" in his voice.
He would say, "We might be able to send some soldiers with you. We have to get word to the town hall what's going on. But if you could get there quicker, you might be able to help these farmers."
I think it's good. I think it's about time we strike back at them. Let them know that they can't just do this.
I turn to Galwari, Alduin, and Carrion and say, "Would you guys be able to come help us while the guards send reinforcements?"
Alduin just immediately just says yes, shaking his head.
Yeah, Gale also just gives a grunt of affirmation.
Well, I guess I could be persuaded to come along on this merry little adventure.
I think your assistance would be most helpful right now.
Marcus will pull out his sword and be like, "All right, I guess that's an agreement. Let's go save these farmers." And Marcus just start walking out.
Carrion, did you let them know where this is happening? I don't remember if you said anything about that.
I've explained it to the guards and to the, I forget whoever spoke to me in Infernal.
Oh, that was Gale.
Gale.
Okay, Gale, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so the group is gonna kind of go down the road a couple of miles and see what they can find.
That's what
So if
Mark
we're
is doing.
traveling a couple miles, I would have time to talk on the way there, correct?
Yeah, you should. I mean, it'll probably take you, I don't know, like... Are you rushing there, or are you trying to move there, like, cautiously and stealthily?
Marcus is rushing, unless anyone
I was
stops
gonna
him.
say I'd be rushing. I'd want to try to hurry it.
Okay.
But I also need to relay information to Clank and Marcus that about.
Yeah, I mean, you could talk a bit while you're, rushing down the road.
Okay. So, I try to be a little bit tactful because I'm not entirely sure who to trust at this point, and even though I'm grateful for the 3 others' help, I know I can trust Marcus and Clank. So I kind of say, "Hey, I need to talk to you guys real quick," and kind of pull them off just to the side. And then I'm like,
well,
right, so...
if you guys are running towards the farm, I don't know if you, unless you want to stop and try to talk to them, it's kind of hard to pull them off to the side,
Okay. I will allow it.
Could we say, I guess within a mile, so you said 2 miles?
Yeah, that's what Carrion had said.
Let's say a mile. Let's slow down a little bit as jog, and can we do like jog, and then she like pulls on the side a little bit, and we jog as she talks.
Okay, so you're just kind of trying to go off to the side a little while you're talking?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, what are you saying?
I'm letting them know. I was like, all right, guys, I was approached by the Blood Hand earlier. It was a guy named Neil. He was even asking where we were staying at, and the villagers looked totally freaked out, so I couldn't tell them what inn we were staying at. And the villager is the one that told me afterwards that this guy is probably Bloodhand. He wanted to meet with us at dusk, and, well, I told him we'll meet at dusk in the town center. So that's where we were supposed to meet him, and now we're dealing with this, and I don't know what to do, and I feel like we need more help, but I don't know who we can even trust right now, and I'm freaking out because now we have Bloodhand asking to meet with us.
Ophelia, calm down. We can handle this. Let's... And
what do we do, Marcus?
I just think, well, Bloodhand are obviously not to be trusted. I think, Lou, they're bandits, right? They're basically guys who attack.
He wanted to talk.
Well, you don't really have much of a criminal background. The only thing you probably know about the Bloodhand is that they are a criminal organization that a lot of people don't like. You don't know much about them outside of that.
Well, I feel like we don't trust them. Well, we should still seek them out.
Are you said the 3 of you are having this conversation privately?
Yes.
Okay.
And I guess I'll say, well, they aren't to be trusted, but we can gain some valuable information from them. I say we seek them out, but we do it carefully. And do you think we should let Shock know, or should we do this by ourselves?
Can I make a perception
do you
check?
think we can?
What is your passive perception?
My passive is a 13.
Okay. Yeah, sure. If you see them kind of talking secretly over there, you can try to actively perceive. You might hear something.
Even though, if mine's a 15, would I be able to notice that?
Yeah. No. I'm changing dice. These dice don't like me.
What about you, Carrion? What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is a 10.
Okay, so yeah, you're like, you might just...
I'm more focused on the road ahead of us than I am the people behind me talking about whatever they're talking about.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, so... yeah, you're kind of listening, Gale, but you're not getting much, maybe a couple of words every now and then. Probably not enough to make much sense. It just sounds like they're maybe discussing strategy or something. It's hard to say.
Any of the words that come through stick out?
You notice the word Bloodhand, which actually, do you, what's your background again?
My background or my backstory?
Your background, like the background you chose for your guy?
I chose haunted one.
Okay.
Nice.
So I don't know if you would have much experience with criminal organizations, but you might recognize. Well, give me an intelligence check, just like untrained. See if you maybe recall something.
New dice.
New dice.
No. Nope. Dice do not like me tonight.
Yeah, I mean the word blood hand sounds familiar to you, but you can't really make sense
Wait,
of
would that have been a history check?
Oh, do you have history?
Yes, because I have advantage in those as well.
Oh.
Yeah, give me a history check. This is something history might help with. Because it is an older organization. Or maybe not.
Yeah, no, the dice do not like me tonight.
Alright, so unfortunately you
Get
don't...
all the bad rolls out early. It's fine.
There you go, yeah.
Hopefully.
So yeah, you don't remember... It's, like I said, it sounds kind of familiar, but you don't remember much about what it is. What the blood hand are.
Sounds good.
So you see in the distance as you're rushing down this path, smoke coming up from behind some trees. You think you might be getting close.
That's not good.
I'll rush
Very
ahead.
not
You're like, I guess, how far is it now, would you say?
You would guess you're getting close. You're gonna have to run through some trees, but you might be, you might be getting to the place soon.
I guess I'll kind of like stop. I'll turn to my fellows, like, all right, how do you guys want to approach this? Do we want to go in hard and heavy, or do we kind of want to take a more relaxed or, I guess, strategical approach?
Fire move fast. We move fast.
We need to save the parents. We need to go now.
This thing has been going on for long enough. We need to put an end to it quickly.
So we rush in and hit hard.
Rush in, hit hard.
Clank, stay up back.
Well, then let's do this now. Take
Alright.
out my sword and I'll just sprint as far as I can.
Before he sprints, I say, try not to kill them so we can bring them back to the town.
We'll try. We'll see. And I'll just.
We'll see.
That's all I say.
We will see. Alright, so you come rushing through the trees. As you get closer, you start to see a farm that is partially on fire. And I will pop that up here in a moment.
All right. Come on, Raven Queen. Let these rolls be great now.
New dice. New dice.
Spurge your bad
Hopefully
dice,
I
yeah.
shine in combat. I call forth on both Ravens in this session, both the Raven Queen and the DM Raven.
The Raven King
And
and
Clank.
Queen.
Yeah, I both. The
And
Raven
the mini
royalty.
Raven playing.
I call upon you to bless my dice rolls.
Alright, so for some reason I'm lagging. Let me try to reload this.
I'm
weird.
lagging.
Thank God I own every single digital dice set that D&D Beyond put out. So I have many to go through.
Alright, let's see if that fixed it.
Want some digital fancy dice? I only got real fancy dice.
I
Oh,
also
yeah.
have 17 sets
There we
of real dice, and I have so many digital dice.
Alright, so you'll be coming in at the southern area here. It's getting... It's
all
midday.
black.
Yeah, no, I still have to drag you on. It's midday, so
Ah,
you would be able to see. Well, yeah. Alright, so Alduin. Oh, Gilwari. Make sure your sheet in Roll20 has your HP, your AC, and your dexterity score, just so it tracks it correctly on the token.
Give me a second. I will add that.
Yeah, because... isn't it? I'm assuming. Okay, that's weird. Why didn't it give you sight? Do you have a dark vision, Eldwin?
I don't think. Oh, something's just popped up.
Yeah, for whatever reason, your token wasn't set with sight. So let me just switch that. All right, so you don't have dark vision. Okay. So Eldwin, Elwari, Carrion.
So you said you just needed AC.
AC, yeah, like HP max and current and dexterity, because it uses that for initiative rolls.
Okay.
All right, so you should all see now. Is that right?
I see.
There it is.
Can anyone not see?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I
as
cannot
you,
see.
who's that?
Carrion.
Carrion. All right.
Very blind. Very much blackness.
Yeah, that's weird. I could have sworn I set you all left sight. How about? And you have dark vision. Okay. But that's not on right now. How about now?
Now I can see.
Okay. So as you come rushing through the trees, you see a house on fire with several hobgoblins and orcs. The hobgoblins are armored, but the orcs have the normal heavy hide armor that you're used to seeing. Being that you didn't come in stealthily, they definitely see you rushing up. And the hobgoblin would yell something in goblinoid, pointing his sword towards the group. I need initiative rolls, please.
Oh boy, initiative.
Yeah, it was coming.
Come at us.
That's a pretty good initiative. Oh, what?
Hey!
Oh my! Is that 320s?
A little bit better on my end. 13.
What's a 20 doing?
Yeah. You got 3 at 20s.
Jesus Christ!
That's where all them rolls were.
All right. So as you come rushing through, the orcs are kind of growling and getting ready to charge at you. However, the first one to act is going to be Clank. So if you have a weapon out, like a melee weapon, you want to mark yourself, and you have one out, right, Clank?
I do not.
Okay. Well,
I do.
so, like, for Marcus, if you have a weapon, you want to have that on your token, the melee weapon icon. And if you have a shield, you want to have the thing Clank has there, the shield with, like, the lightning bolt icon, just to mark what you have in your hands.
Yep.
I assume you guys kind of ran in with your weapons out because of what was going on.
Is there a...
Yeah.
I gotta ask you again, Raven, real quick. Is there another way? Do I have to do it through the Combat Master every time?
No, so if you click
If I
on your
need-
token, you click on the lens button, and you can choose, I think it's like 4 or 5 rows down.
Okay, I can
yeah,
scroll down.
you can scroll
Perfect.
down.
Okay. Perfect, thank you.
So anyway,
What
Clank.
would I do for a ranged weapon? I have a short bow.
For ranged weapon, who's that? Is that
Probably the archery target.
Mark. Yeah.
that's Carrion?
Machine gun.
Yeah, Carrion.
That is the machine gun thing. That thing. If you have a
Gotcha.
bow in your hand. And you can have a bow and a melee weapon out, you just can't fire your bow if your other hand is taken up. But anyway, Clank. So you would act first. The orcs look like they have great swords they are drawing as you approach.
Cool. So
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna run 25 feet up here, and I think that puts me within 60 feet of them to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay, so you rush forward, casting Fairy Fire.
It's a 20-foot cube.
Okay, so you're putting it there. Is there, yeah, so as you rush forward chanting, there is an explosion of magic. And they have to make dex saves, I believe?
Correct.
Okay. So
I hope these guys are bad at dex. They're big, fat, and ugly, so...
16 for the first guy, so he would make
that makes it.
He dodges to the side. Second guy. Oh, no, he would make it. Third guy.
Maybe I won't be holding the spell.
Oh,
wow,
my God.
Apparently they were ready. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
we're doing this. They're all like action hero diving out of the way as colors spray everywhere. Oh no, that guy was picking his nose as he's just poofs up in a bunch of color. He's like, the other three would make it though. And go ahead and mark yourself with concentrating in 1 minute.
Cool. And then I'll expend my last 5 feet of movement to back up.
Okay. Marcus.
And that is my turn.
I am still exhausted, so I only get speed of half, so that's 15 feet.
Real quick, Clank, what is your passive perception?
13, I believe.
Okay.
10.
Go ahead.
10 is my passive.
Go ahead, Marcus. What are you doing?
So I will... I will move 15 feet, and then I guess... I'll just use dash, and I'll move another 15 feet.
Okay.
And I'll sit right there.
Well, you can move up to 30 feet, I believe, with a dash.
I'm exhausted. I have speed half.
Oh, you still have 2 exhaustion levels?
Yeah.
Oof. All right. So yeah, you're still kind of tired from that battle. All right, that's it for Marcus. One of the orcs goes. So after diving out of the way of the colors, he's going to growl and rush forward 30 feet. At which point he uses aggressive to move another 30 feet towards the guy who's running up on him. Herp, 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 herp. And he is going to come at you with a big battle axe. Oh, and I just realized I had the movement set wrong, so he can only get up to here with his second 30 feet. He will pull a javelin off his back, holding the great axe in one hand for a moment as he hucks it at you, Marcus.
Okay.
But you will bring your shield up, and there's a loud clang as the javelin kind of just bounces off, flying to the side. That's it for him. Ophelia.
Do I know like what classes Gale, Elduin, and Carrion are?
I doubt it.
Would I be able to tell if any of them use like melee attacks?
I mean, you could see what they have drawn. What's your AC, by the way, Gale? It's not showing up on your token. Or wait, I think I know why. I didn't just save any of that. So yeah, I mean, you would see what their armaments are. You wouldn't know what their classes are.
So I see all three of... So I see that, I know Gale has...
You'd see that I have 2 swords and a crossbow on my back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carrion has his 2 flashy swords and his short bow. Although he has his bow drawn, so...
Yeah, his bow's out right now.
Okay.
Elduin just has a big axe on him.
Okay. So, seeing that, I am... Shouldn't need to move. Was it? Yeah, okay. I am going to cast Emboldening Bond.
Alright.
Find it. And I
So what
believe
does
I
that
get-
look like, since you have people who haven't seen this before from you?
So, Emboldening Bond is you guys see me as I start praying to Palor, and as I start praying to Palor, if I'm focusing on you guys are gonna feel this like warm energy imbuing through your bodies, and you're gonna feel like you're strengthened, and suddenly you might have a little bit more accuracy than you wouldn't necessarily have.
Ooh.
So do we have a mark for Emboldening Bond yet?
I don't think we picked one specifically. I think
I know in our Saturday game it was the story thing. If you pass
Yeah.
luck.
Go to my proficiency bonus, so I get 2. So I am going to target Marcus, and I see Elduin and Carrion has a bow drawn, so he's out. I see Elduin has 2 swords drawn.
It's just an axe, unless I selected the wrong icon.
No, any melee weapon you would use the 2 swords one, so that's fine. So yeah, you would see he has
Gale
an axe
has a big
out.
axe, and Elduin has 2 swords drawn. Assuming.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, and I am going to cast it on... Who's next in the thing? I'm going to cast it on Gale. So I cast it on Gale and Marcus.
Okay.
Nice.
And I say, Halo will bless us in this fight as I'm casting it. And you guys feel this like warmth rise over you.
Give me one moment. I'm just making a mark for it just so we have one. So who did you target?
Marcus and Gale.
Marcus and Gale. All right.
Would that reach me? It says it'd be 30 feet.
I still
you
have
might
my
have to.
full
So
movement.
if you want to move up a bit, that's fine. You might have to move up to target, but the 2 of you are affected by the emboldening bond.
All right, nice.
Anything else,
And
Ophelia?
I'm also gonna end up moving up, which I was going to do anyways, and come right up next to Clank
Okay.
as we're moving up.
Uh,
oh yeah, I gotta click on the pointer. Da-da-da.
So
There
you
we go.
move up next to Clank. The Hobgoblin goes. He says something in Goblinoid, pulling out a longbow. And he readies an action. Apparently these guys are tactical. Carrion.
Oh boy. All right. Carrion is going to he's already got his bow drawn, so he's going to make a quick sidestep here.
Okay, kind of getting into cover in the brush.
Yeah,
Okay.
make it a little bit harder for them to sort of see him or aim at him. And he's going to take a aimed shot at this orc here from about 50 feet away with his short bow.
When you say aim shot, do you just mean shoot at him, or is there a
Yeah,
special
he's
thing?
just shooting at him.
Okay, so you take aim, firing at that guy as he throws his javelin at Marcus. 11 will stick in his armor, but does not seem to get through it as he growls at you, seemingly unwounded by the attack.
Alrighty. Great. Can I use my bonus action to use the hide in this area of brush I'm in?
Like roguish action, I think that should be fine. Yeah,
Cunning
you can
action,
make a you can make a stealth check. Oh yeah, cunning action.
Yep.
So you duck into the foliage, trying to escape view, and you think you did okay. Anything else?
That is all for Carrion's turn.
You think you did okay?
Yeah.
Raven,
You did okay.
Raven, Elduin here, real quick. I think my initiative didn't get tracked.
Oh.
to the turn order. But I'll just go after. The
So
hobgoblin that has
you
the sticks.
when you roll it, you have to make sure your token is marked, or else it doesn't associate with your token. So try highlighting your token and click the button again. The
Okay.
initiative button.
Sorry about this, guys.
Oh, no worries.
I did this
Yeah,
for
very good.
2 weeks, man. No worries.
Yeah.
It took me too long. I was
I
like,
should have reminded
Raven,
everyone.
how do I
forgot
do
about it.
this? Raven, how do I do this?
All right. So I'll stick you in here. Yeah, so you're after Galwari. Alright, so the orc, for his turn, is also rushing forward, axe in hand. He runs 30 feet. Using aggressive, he continues to rush forward. And as he engages Marcus, this guy is going to let loose a shot as he was waiting for the distraction. Donk.
Oh, he would.
15 would not hit Marcus, and actually, he is going to strike his guy who is in the way. So this guy is shot for 7 and yells something in Orcish back at the hobgoblin, who just seems indifferent. Now this guy is going to rush at you, Marcus, bringing up bad memories of great axes coming at you.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus!
What? Oh my god! Again!
Yeah, definitely some flashbacks here to the first battle.
Yeah,
Oof, 19 damage. Oh,
Wow.
man. So he gets you off guard, landing a nasty blow as you are bleeding profusely, just barely still up as he roars with victory. Galwari.
Alright,
Who did
I
you
only
upset
have
at Roll20, Marcus? Jesus.
Yeah.
Pissed off
Those
the
guys
RNG
are-
god somewhere.
if I can get to right there,
Okay.
so I'm gonna move up to here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out the long sword. I'm going to make an attack against this guy.
Alright, so you stab at the orc as he's
Don't
attacking
forget your
friend.
D4 to hit if you wanted to use it for Goldening Bond.
Yeah, you do have
To
to.
hit?
You do have to roll it. It's not like Bless. You have to choose. You can only do it once per turn, so you have to roll it before you make the attack if you want to use it.
You get
So
to
it's
use it
just to hit. It's not for damage.
Yes,
like
it's
bless.
just accuracy.
Oh,
Well,
fuck it.
Bless.
With how I've been
Or go ahead. Sorry.
rolling tonight, I'm gonna just pre-roll that. So that's a 3.
Okay.
All right.
I just wanted to give you the heads up so you don't forget
14, so 15, 16, 17 to hit.
Yes. So as he is striking poor Marcus, you get in with a sword stab.
And then I'm gonna use higher probability. I'm gonna use the single hand. So
Okay.
that is 7.
All right. So you stab him for 7 points of damage, which he's still looking all right, but that definitely hurt. Anything else?
Then anywhere I can see, because I see the arrows that are flying about, I'm going to just be cautious. I'm going to use my Blessing of the Raven Queen and just teleport right behind this tree.
Alright, you poof over there.
And that ends my turn.
Alright, so yeah, you step into the shadows, vanishing, reappearing over there. Eldwin, what do you want to do?
Oh boy, my turn. Let's see. Just gonna measure this out real quick.
Quick question. Does anyone have a passive perception of 15 or over?
it. Yes, I do.
Who's that?
Yes,
Ophelia does.
So Ophelia, you think you hear yells coming from the house.
Aye.
Go ahead, Eldwin. Just an FYI. Someone might be inside the house. You can barely hear it over the sounds of combat and the wind.
Okay. So I'm going to let's see. I'm gonna move. Whoops. That's not
So
it.
if you pick up your token and press Q, you can draw a map while you move it, or draw a line, a measure.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Don't hold Q, but like pick up your token and press Q, and it'll measure as you move the token. And then you can set waypoints every time you press Q.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Okay, I'll move there. And
You held Q, didn't you?
yes, I held Q.
It basically sets like a million waypoints as if you hold it. You just want to press Q.
Okay, sorry.
That's fine.
So am I able to like goad the orc that's like 15 feet in front of me?
How would you goad him?
Kind of just like I want to like just stare him down and just bang my chest and yell to him, "Hey, dumbass!"
You could probably use intimidation. Generally in battle, smarter things will be tactical. Dumber opponents will try to just hit whatever's hitting them hard. You could try to insult him, probably by using intimidation. Well, I don't know if intimidation. Maybe I don't know. What would be a good skill for that?
Performance.
Maybe performance could be one. Something charisma based. Generally, the best way to get things to hit you is to be in their face hitting them, or like special abilities that force things to attack you.
Yeah, like goading attack and for fighter or all that, or basically every bard ability.
Yeah, I mean they'll usually, yeah. Or go ahead. So what do you want to do? You want to yell at him to try to get him to attack you instead?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I guess that would probably be performance, maybe.
All right.
Oh. So you yell something biting at him, as he seems to be pretty pissed off about it. Maybe even a little bit more pissed off than he is at Galwari, who just stabbed him. Anything else?
As a bonus action, can I rage?
You can, but if you don't take a hit, since you didn't attack, if you don't take a hit before your next turn, the rage will end.
Okay, then I'll hold my rage and end my turn from there.
Yeah, a good strategy with Barb as you're closing in is to like huck a javelin, then rage, because that at least buys you a turn. If you want to like rage as you're approaching. I don't know if you have javelins, but that's one tactic you can use. Alright, so you're waiting to rage. That's it for you. This guy up here is also going to rush south. He is going to... You're not hiding, are you, Gale?
I'm just behind the tree trying to get like 3/4 cover.
Yeah, so he saw you stab his buddy. He is going to use his aggressive ability to rush this way, and he's going to huck a javelin at you. But you do have cover, so I'll give you +3 to your AC. 12?
AC is 14.
Okay. Why does it say 12 as your AC? You might just need to set it in the sheet on Roll20, but alright, so maybe. 14. Yeah, it would just get stuck in the tree and he growls. That's it for him. This guy back here is going to try to get to your back line. He runs down this way, and he's going to huck a javelin at Ophelia.
Not even scared.
Oh, he kind of trips and it just goes flying over you. That's it for him. This guy is going to pull out a bow. He's a little bit concerned about the guy shooting from stealth, so he's going to ready an action. And that's it for him. New round, Clank.
Alright, this is maybe not the best idea, but I'm gonna cast Sleep.
And remember, you all would have advantage on this guy because he's lit up right now. The fairy fire guy.
Alright.
You're casting Sleep. Where are you putting that?
We have advantage against this guy right here?
Yes, he's lit up with fairy fire.
Thank you.
I would drop that right there.
Sorry, where?
Right next to the hobgoblins.
Oh, back here? Oh,
yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
All right.
Getting rid of the range.
So,
right. Hopefully it works.
Your spell goes off, 16 points of damage. This guy immediately falls unconscious. This guy does not, however. And he seems kind of sleepy, but he is not affected. Anything else, Clank?
Cool. So that's 10 feet of movement. Would I be able to use the other 20 feet of my movement to try to climb the tree?
You could climb at half speed, so if you want to try to climb 10 feet up, you just have to make an athletics check. Probably average, so DC 10.
I am going to try that.
Okay.
And I'll use the no, I don't get a D4. Never mind. Athletics, you say?
Yes.
Yeah, I did not hit you with the spell. Sorry, man.
No, unfortunately, you spend you spend the movement, but are unable to climb up. So you still have your action. Or wait, no, you already cast sleep.
I used sleep. Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
That'll be all.
All right, Marcus. Oh, you're feeling it. What do you want to do?
Crap.
I got you, Marcus.
Ophelia says encouragingly.
Shit. I really don't want to run because that goes against my code of honor. I'm going to...
Dodging is a good option to not running. You give everything disadvantage that attacks you.
Yeah.
And at this range, if you were to move, they're all within 30 feet, so...
Yeah. I'm just going to use dodge action, I guess.
Alright, so you put your shield forward, attempting to dodge. Go ahead and mark yourself dodging. The orc here is going to roar and rush up towards Marcus, trying to bring him down, sensing the weakness. But he will miss as you block with your shield. Ophelia.
Alright, first things first, I cast Healing Word on Marcus.
Oh, and Marcus, you are near death.
What's the dodge icon?
Dodge is the small shield with 2 lightning bolts, this thing.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so you chance casting Healing Word. I think you clicked the wrong thing, though. You clicked Bless.
For description only. I'm following it up with Bless, but yes, I did mean to cast.
So generally,
Healing Word and Bless.
if you click, you don't want to click description only, because you have to click Healing Word to roll and minus the spell slot.
Yeah.
Alright, so that will give you 6 hit points. Marcus feeling a little bit better as Holy Energy heals you.
Nice.
Still looking near death, unfortunately.
And then
Then you cast Bless. Do we lose Ophelia?
Seems like it.
Bomb.
Well, I think she was casting...
you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. I don't know why I accidentally hit mute on my microphone, because I'm an idiot. Yeah, cast Bless on Marcus, Gale, and Elduin.
Alright, so go ahead and mark yourselves as blessed.
And I will
So-
mark it as concentrating.
Yeah. Well, here, I'll
I think.
just...
Oh, it says strong. I can read.
The concentration... So, bless is the, here, who did you target? Marcus, Gale, and who?
Marcus, Gale, and Elduin.
Elduin.
So, is my emboldening bond gone now?
No,
you
you
get
have
both.
both.
Oh, shit.
So, bless
you can get,
gives you a d4 to all your rolls. Emboldening bond just to 1.
Emboldening Bond, you get 1 a turn, and you get to choose whether you want it for a saving throw, an attack roll, or... What's the last one? Ability check.
Skill check.
Okay.
So you get one emboldening bond per round, and you get bless for everything.
So, Ophelia, mark yourself with the bless icon and the concentration, because I think bless automatically has the timer on it. And is there anything else for you?
I am also going to yell that I hear people in the home as I move forward, right up next to Marcus, and try to attract some of the orcs' attentions that are attacking him.
Oh, yeah, they saw you casting spells. They're all looking at you now.
Okay,
Anything else?
Do I cast... No, that's it. Do I cast a timer as well, or no?
It should be on the bless, so if you mark yourself with the bless icon, it'll have a timer on it. So now, seeing you casting spells and moving up, this guy is going to... He's going to make a decision. Yeah, he's going to fire at Ophelia. Though you do have light cover from his ally there. Hopefully not hitting his buddy this time. Ooh, 18. Oh, your AC is 18, huh?
It's a hit.
So, luckily, he had his buddy in front, so your AC is a little higher, and once again, you would hit his buddy.
Oh, shit!
Ouch. Just let him keep doing that.
So the orc gets a arrow through his chest going down.
Yeah, he's there!
This guy curses, and he's going to back up, looking like he's about to wake up his buddy, and he starts yelling in Goblinoid at the barn over here. Carrion.
Alright, seeing the state of Marcus's ally and the other hobgoblin archer just shoot his buddy in the back, he's going to take inspiration at that and make another arrow attempt at the orc he fired at previously.
Alright, so popping out of stealth, you had a 12, right?
Yes.
So popping out of stealth, the orc, let's see, his passive perception would not see you, so you have advantage as you pop out.
Nice.
Yeah, 18 would strike.
That's a good advantage.
Roll that damage.
Yeah.
Make sure I enable my sneak attack.
Alright.
Oh, sorry. That's not what I wanted to do.
I was like, wow, 20, that's a big hit, but, you know.
Yeah.
I'll just do it.
Rogue.
Is this short bow plus 15? Like,
It's a pretty impressive short bow.
13.
that's still pretty impressive.
So, he is struck. Does not see you at all as an arrow just hits him in the side of the head. And he just falls over dead.
Alright, now I'm going to use the bonus action dash to move.
Okay.
We're gonna move move the freaking turn counter out of the way.
You still have your normal movement as well, because you haven't moved yet.
Oh, I'm aware. I'm gonna move my normal action.
So if you run through the trees, this is difficult terrain.
Oh, it's difficult terrain. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, then I will move to the edge of the tree line over here. Then.
Okay, so you kind of make your way through the brush, and this is an area you can hide in. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. I can't use the hide action. I've already used my cunning.
So the orc is dead. Gale, what do you want to do?
Alright. I'm gonna do... Since the orcs can't hit me, I'm gonna hurt myself.
Makes sense.
Okay, so I have a no action on my blood maledict. So what I'm gonna do is on this guy, he has blood in him, correct?
He does.
Well, then I can cast my blood maledict on him, which gives me the blood curse of the mark. Within 30 feet, whenever the cursed creature, whenever I hit him with a weapon, I get an additional Hemocraft die, which is a 1d4. I can amplify it by taking 1d4 damage myself.
So
to give me advantage.
Can you link that in the chat, the ability you're using?
I
think...
can copy paste it.
Well, I think there's a way with Beyond 20 that you can link your abilities.
Oh, yep, here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay, and active Crimson Rite. So you're going to do an active Crimson Rite on him?
This is a blood maledict, I believe.
So you mark a creature within 30 feet until the end of your turn. Cursed creature. Okay, so you're marking him.
Yep. And then I'm
Okay.
going to take 1d4 damage to give myself advantage on it.
Okay, so he is marked with your... okay, so go ahead, roll d4.
So
Okay.
I take 4 points of damage.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to move right here. And then I have advantage on this attack.
So for taking damage, just to track it on the token, if you click on the token, then click on the green square, you can just like type -4 and that'll put the damage to the token.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah. So you come up at him, 19, yeah, so he definitely did not see you, and you score a hit.
So then I roll. So I can use I can use the 1d4 to from the cleric to add that to my damage, right?
I believe Bless and the other one only affect accuracy. I don't think you
They only
use it.
affect attack rolls and saving throws.
Yeah.
Okay. But with that, I do get an extra Hemocraft die, which is 1d4 additional damage on him.
Because of the mark, right?
Wrong. Yeah. I'm gonna two-hand it. That was accident. I hit the wrong thing. So I'm gonna use 1d10.
Okay.
So that is 10 points of slashing damage plus 1 point additional from the Hemocraft die. So that is 11 points of slashing damage.
Alright, so you come at him with your sword two-handed, slashing him for 11. And that one is necromancy, or necrotic, right?
Yep, which I'm resistant, but you cannot reduce it.
Yeah. Alright, so he is drained slightly as you stab him, looking extremely wounded, but still up. He turns his focus towards you. Anything else?
And then I'm just going to I use my bonus action and my action. That is all.
Okay. So there is a loud noise from the barn over here as the door is smashed open and a large creature comes into view.
Shit.
Well,
Wielding a tree stump as a weapon. Some of you may have seen these before. They are not generally something you want to tussle with, but it would hear the yells from the hobgoblin and look in the direction of the group roaring.
Am I able to see if anything is still going on inside of the house?
You can hear the screams more now. You think there might be people tied up inside the burning house. So that's it for Galwari. Eldwin.
Alright, so I'm gonna just go up here up to this young lad.
Yeah.
Okay, now I am going to rage.
Alright, so you let loose a rage as you rush up to that guy.
That I use as my bonus action.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna take my attack action and take a swing at him.
What does your rage look like, since we haven't seen that before?
Okay, first of all, how tall is the orc in front of me?
They're probably between 6 and 7 feet, fairly tall.
Basically, my 7'4" stature is gonna overshadow him,
Yeah.
and he's gonna look in my eyes, and they're glowing red at me.
Alright, so yeah, your eyes glow as you fly into a rage.
Yep, and I'm gonna attack him with my axe.
Alright, go ahead. Oh!
Oh, shit!
You also did have advantage on that. Roll again to see if you can get
I mean,
natural 20.
you don't have to confirm the crit at this point. I mean, I guess you can try if you really want to roll again. But yeah, you crit, so...
Yeah, okay, so I just roll 2 d12s, right?
Yeah, if you click on Great Axe in the chat, it'll roll it for you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, well.
And just gotta add the rage damage too.
So +2, not the best crit, but 9 damage is not nothing, and he looks wounded from the attack. As you slam your axe into his armor, which basically his armor probably saved his life there. But he is bleeding profusely. Anything else?
I just kind of give a smirk to him.
A raging smirk. Alright, so this guy over here... yeah, I think he's gonna go for you, because you just stabbed him pretty good. So he comes at you with a great axe, Gale. Oh, 20.
That hits.
That's gonna hit. Damn.
Alright, so you are struck. Not the best hit, though. Only 4 points of slashing. It's kind of a glancing blow.
Alright. Not bad, not bad.
Okay. So, are you looking wounded yet? No, you're still above half. Alright, that is it for him. The hobgoblin over here is sleeping. Or wait, no, the orc. The orc over here was not happy with you critting him, so he's going to try to return the favor. 17, I believe, hits you.
Yep, that hits.
So you are struck for 7 slashing. Luckily, your anger reduces that to 3, so you only take 3 because of your rage.
Alright.
And he is looking worried because that seems like it should have hit you harder. The hobgoblin up here is sleeping. And that is it for this round. Clank.
Cool. So having failed to climb, whoopsies. I think that's 30. I know it says 40, but I'm gonna scoot over here, 30 feet, and throw a dart.
Did you hold Q?
Yes.
You held Q, didn't you? All right. So
Yeah.
You rush through the field, getting over there. Are you gonna throw a dart at this guy?
Yeah.
All right, go for
What's
it.
that? Oh, it's at disadvantage because I'm at I got 1 level of exhaustion.
1 level is disadvantage to skill checks, not attack
Oh,
rolls.
sweet.
So you would strike him.
That's great. That's great news.
So as he's getting ready to attack again, a dart just hits him in the side of the head, and he goes down.
Gale will look over at Clank and give him a nod of respect.
Anything else, Clank?
Clank is just going to mimic the death sound that the orc just made.
All right, Marcus.
If I go through a companion, it's half, right? It's half.
Yeah,
speed.
companions and corpses are difficult terrain.
So yeah, I'm just going to, I guess, use lay on hands on myself. How much should I guess 8. I'll heal myself for 8.
Alright, so you lay hands upon yourself, feeling a bit better, and you are no longer wounded. Or near death, because you're at 15.
Okay, I guess I'll step past Ophelia over here. Would I be able to, or no? I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
so, actually.
15 feet of movement.
Okay, then I'll just, yep, that's it.
Alright, Ophelia.
Oh man. Okay. So I guess to start off, the sounds that I'm hearing from possible people tied up are from. Oh, sorry, let me get the pointer here. Are from here, correct?
No,
Yeah,
they're from
right
here.
hand. So I hear the voices coming from here. This
The
is
house.
on fire as well.
Yes. Actually,
Okay.
it should be. I guess it's hard to see because it's.
Oh, I see some fire now.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that's toasty.
Okay. So, Carrion is a pretty big dude as well, right?
Carrion is a lanky little guy.
Oh, Carrion's a lanky little guy.
Yeah, he's average height, very lanky.
Would I be able to like kind of notice how strong my new compatriots are? I can guess that obviously Alduin's pretty freaking strong. Am I able to look to see kind of who's stronger between Gale and Carrion?
I mean, you think Elduin is probably one of the strongest. Him and Marcus are probably the strongest.
Well, the problem.
Actually, I don't know.
I have problems.
Does Gale look strong?
Gale has a +3.
All right, so yeah, Gale would look
Okay.
pretty buff.
So I yell over to Gale that I need help rescuing people from the burning building to the north as I start running that direction.
Okay.
He would call back. Just thinking about the exact same thing.
And then, oh, that cue is so handy. Oh, well, what a good cue. All right, so I move up here, and then I kind of look back and I see, and I'm like, oh shit, Alduin's kind of got this under control. The hobgoblin to the left is asleep. This guy is doing some range shit, right?
Yeah, he has his bow out. He sees you rushing
yeah.
up and might be targeting you now.
I'm not
but
even afraid, don't worry. I
Okay.
cast Sacred Flame on him, though.
Alright, so you hurl a sacred flame in his direction. He says something as he tries to dodge out of the way. Oh, and he would. Jumping to the side as the fire flies past him. Anything else? Lots of good saves tonight for them.
Well, not as bad as the fucking first night. Sorry. That first one was brutal. No, that's it for my turn.
Alright, so the hobgoblin goes. He's going to kick his buddy, who wakes up, ending his turn. Carrion.
Gotcha. All right. So, big ogre man, house is on fire with burning children.
Probably.
2 hobgoblinos. All right.
And an orc in a pear tree.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's
And
our
an
new
orc
Christmas
in a
song.
pear tree.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna bonus action. I think if I move to, let me show to others here. If I move to scale here, yeah. If I move to about right here, do you think I can still make the bow attacks against these guys from around the corner of this house? Or do you
Yeah,
think I need to
they
be
would.
about 5 foot back.
They
Yeah.
would just have. Well, what's the? So they would just have cover because they would have the tree and the house partially in the way. But you could definitely shoot at them. That would be a clear shot.
Here, what I do then is I'll stop here, make my shot, and then just like sidestep
going.
over out of the way.
Yeah, sure, you could do that. Which one are you shooting at?
The one closest to me.
Okay, so this one is prone because he was
Oh,
asleep.
he's prone. All right, then I'll shoot the one standing up.
Yeah, I forgot to mark him.
No,
but-
you want the. Don't you
You
want
want
the one
that's
prone?
prone.
He's at disadvantage.
No, not to range. To range, he has advantage when he's prone.
He's taking
What?
cover
Oh,
to me. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so this
Alright,
guy
you guys
is the
know more than I
easier
do.
shot because he's yeah.
Smarty pants. I guess we let the ranger figure it out and let the peanut killers show.
No, 15 would not be enough, and the arrow just gets stuck in his chainmail.
Gotcha. All right. Well, then I'm gonna take my last bit of movement right here.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm gonna sort of yell back to the group. Don't worry, I've got the people. And I'm gonna, as he sort of sprints, he's just running across this open field.
Everyone yells back, "Appreciate you!"
Alright, the ogre is going to roar and start charging.
Oh,
so
no.
he rushes 40 feet this way. Looks like he's kind of going towards Ophelia. He's gonna pull.
What an ogre reaction! Why is he going for me?
Just because you're the closest. He's gonna
Shut up,
pull.
you're the weakest.
Yeah, little
Ogre
girl.
reaction.
He's gonna
Weakest
wield
little
you
girl.
like a club.
Okay.
Pick you up and beat your friends with yourself.
Yeah.
One of those-
I just think he's just a terrible body ogre. Ugh.
So he pulls a javelin off his back and is going to hurl it at you.
Okay.
Luckily, he is at disadvantage because of the range.
How
And it
big
would,
an
missed.
ogre javelin is.
yeah, it would just kind of miss you sailing past and landing in the ground over here. That's it for the ogre.
Yeah, tell him as
Gale.
much as you want. I'll dodge an ogre and ogre again. I'm sorry.
Such
I
bad
hope your
puns.
I hope your character is shouting these out as she's running through the field. I am going to.
I'm so sorry. He's
Yeah.
somewhere ogre there. Like, I don't know.
So I can
I
get
see what you did there.
on a dash action right behind the tree.
Yes, you could. Yeah, you don't have. There's no difficult terrain, so that's a straight shot.
Yeah. So I'm just going to sprint right towards Carrion and just be right there. Like, hey, yeah, I know you said you got the people, but still, it looks like you might need an extra hand.
Couldn't help.
Yep. And then, yeah, just getting in cover by the tree, and then trying to assess. Are there any entry points on this
So
side?
the front door is here, and there are several windows into the first level over here and here. So the window would probably be the closest way in. If you wanted to, you'd have to make like a easy athletics check, DC 5, to climb through the window. It's a little high up.
All right. Well, I'm out of movement right now, but I will keep that in mind for next turn, and I end it.
All right, Elduin.
All right. So I'm gonna take another swing at the orc.
Alright.
Just see what happens.
Give me one moment. I'm gonna set you to always roll. Yeah, go ahead. You can roll now. I just wanted to always roll 2 numbers. You would have advantage because he's still fairy fired, so that is a
I
crit.
will.
So
Yeah,
another
I-
critical.
I will gladly
Oh
take
my
that.
God.
Oh, as you slash at him.
All right. So there we go.
So 16, yeah, you cut right through him as you just slice him almost in half as he falls over, gurgling.
After that, I just like take a piece of him from my axe and I just hold him up towards the hobgoblins tauntingly, then just chuck the body.
All right, they are now aiming at you. Anything else?
Yes, I'm gonna move up about. Whoops. Sorry, I'm gonna go forward about 30 feet. 30, right around here, and then I'll end my turn.
All right, so the hobgoblin is going to stand up, drop his bow, and pull out his shield, using his action to fasten it, realizing he's going to have to tank. Then, as a free action, drop his bow, and draw his sword as an item interaction. And then he's going to move forward a little bit, saying something in Goblinoid to his ally. New round, Clank.
Dude, I'm digging this music.
Alright, Clank holds Q again as he rushes forward. What are you doing? Or are you muted, Clank?
I am.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
How much movement do you have?
30 feet.
Okay. Yeah, you can, every time you press Q, it'll put a waypoint down. If you hold Q, it'll put like 1,000. That's why it takes you so long to move.
Yeah. I'll figure that out at some point.
No
you
worries.
would think by now. I'll throw some acid at this guy. So you see Clanks pull a little vial of acid from his coat and launch it at this hobgoblin starting to run up.
Alright, and that is a spell. How dare you not target his AC now that I buffed it. Alright, so he is gonna go, oh shit, as the acid flies at him, and Hobgoblin... but he will still dodge, jumping out of the way as the acid just kind of splashes over here.
Darn. Well, that'll be my turn.
Marcus.
I guess I'll just move up. I guess, just up here. I guess I used my bonus action to dash. Move for like.
Alright, so you're limping forward. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Ophelia.
Yeah. So, alright. Do either of these two hobgoblins look like they have taken any damage?
No, they have not been hit yet. One of them has an arrow sticking out of his chainmail, but he doesn't look hurt.
Well, this guy that pulled out his shield is about to get a sacred flame to his chest.
Oh. Alright, he's gonna try to dodge that, because his armor won't help him with this. Oh, and he dodges again. Look at those rolls. Alright, yeah.
And then I am also going to yell kind of towards Gale and Carrion and say, rescue the people in the house. We'll hold them off as I move forward.
You just see Gale give a thumbs up. Like, we're on it!
And I immediately start rushing towards this guy with the shield right there.
Okay. You rush up, engaging him.
Grab his attention so he focuses on me instead.
Alright. So his buddy is going to say something in Hobgoblin. Looks like it was directed at the ogre. He's going to back up to here. And he is going to take a shot at Ophelia. Bunk.
That sounds like a bad bunk. Ah, shit.
Yeah, looks like it.
18, I think, would actually miss you because well...
Partial cover?
Yeah, he does have cover. His ally is... his AC would stop that shot as well, but yeah, the cover from his ally keeps you safe.
All right.
So that is it for him. Carrion.
So you mentioned there are windows on this side of the house, correct, right?
Yes, here and here.
All right, so let's see if I can get up to the window. All right, so I can get just up to the window with my normal movement. Can I look inside the window and see what's inside the house through the window?
There's a bunch of smoke. You would definitely hear the yells coming from inside, and you'd hear coughing. Sounds like there might be What's your perception passive?
And
10? Yeah, there's someone's inside the house.
all right, I'm gonna smash the window.
Okay.
Or unless it, actually, I guess the first thing he's gonna do is see if it just opens, and if not, then he'll smash it.
So yeah,
lock their windows.
with an item interaction, you can push the window up and open. And you would need. Do you have any more movement to climb in?
No, but I can use my bonus action dash.
Okay.
Because a cunning action, and then climb in.
All right. So give me an athletics check, TC 5.
Athletics, or can I use acrobatics? Because I am proficient in that.
For climbing up, you need to use strength. Going down, you can
also
use dex.
Don't forget. Oh, never mind. I didn't ever pass it and can't carry it. Never mind. Back that up.
Yeah, I don't think you put it on him. 8 is enough. This isn't a hard thing to climb in, so you hoist yourself in. You are now inside the house. There's smoke everywhere. It's very hot. What do you want to do?
I move towards the sound of the screaming.
Give me...
trying not to burn myself.
So give me an active perception as you start looking around. Where are you? Okay, so you are looking around. At the end of your turn, give me a con save.
Alright. Gotcha.
Oh,
not great.
So it's very hot in here. You would take 3 points of fire damage as the heat is getting.
But you're resistant to it, right?
I'm resistant. Aren't I a tiefling?
All right, so then you would only take 1 point.
Yay!
Charging into burning buildings? It's kind of my thing.
You missed your calling as a fireman. Anything else?
Yeah. That'll be it. Fighting through the blaze to find these civilians.
Alright, so the ogre goes. It's gonna rush up towards Ophelia, as she made herself a target, and will swing a big old great club.
Honking time.
Luckily, you get your shield up in time, as it feels like the pressure could snap your arm, but luckily it does not, and you deflect the hit as he lets out a loud roar at you. Gale.
You overestimate your strength.
You taunt him.
I'm gonna get to right here. I'm gonna call in. What do you see?
You would probably... I don't know if he could hear you with the fire and him looking around, so I don't know if you'd get a response from him.
Alright,
Especially with a perception of 10.
With my passive of 13, do I just manage to see anything past him, or is he blocking the way now?
So you don't see him. He's not actually there. He's just in the house right now. You would hear him moving around through the house, probably. You would hear the fire, definitely feel the heat. It's like smell all the smoke coming through. But yeah, you wouldn't see him at the moment. You just saw him basically open the window and rush into the house as you were following. But yeah, he's gone now.
I trust him enough to try to find people. I'm gonna wait outside the window and help people out if he starts pushing, corralling them towards the window.
Okay.
Don't forget, you still have Bless and Emboldening Bond on you for checks, Gale.
Yeah.
So yeah, he is inside the house somewhere. Anything else, Gale? You still have your action.
Can I... Hold on. I might actually be able to do something here. But with how that might catch attention is not a good idea. Nope, I would catch the corner. Nope, I'm out.
Alright, dodge action maybe?
Would they really be going for me?
No, but just in case, you could be ready if someone rushes over here.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Let's do the dodge then.
Alright,
Might as
so
well.
you just stay on guard. Eldwin.
All right, Elwin's gonna turn to Marcus, and you can probably see some blood stain on his face right now, and he's gonna say to him, "Want to take an ogre?"
I
Sure.
believe you are still raging.
Oh,
Okay.
taking out an ogre sounds fun.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up right here next to this ogre, and I'm gonna take a swing at him.
Alright, also, this is the rage icon. Alright, so you rush up, swinging at him.
You also have bless. FYI, Alduin.
Right, yes.
Yeah, bless is 1d4 to all rolls, so.
Yeah.
Alright, so you rush up at the ogre, swinging at him. 13 would be enough, as he has pretty much no armor on. So you cut him with your great axe, dealing 7 points, and getting his attention. He turns towards you. Anything else?
I just sort of beat my chest at the ogre, like a challenging stance, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay.
Challenge the fucking ogre.
So this guy. Do you have a weapon out, Ophelia?
I have a mace, but I don't normally have it equipped because I'm casting spells holding my thing. So I'll say no.
So this guy is
I'll
gonna.
say I normally have my prayer book out.
This guy just took out his shield. He's going to move to here, gaining the flank on you, and he's going to attack with his longsword. But no, you would turn around and block the attack. That's it for him. Clank.
Ha! Fool! I say out loud. Run up
Rushing.
behind him so that he is now flanked.
Okay.
I'll reach into my coat and pull a dagger and try to stab the shit out of him.
Alright. You rush up stabbing. +2 for the flank. But
I
no,
don't think that's gonna help.
he puts his shield in front, knocking you back as you try to stab.
And I will mimic the roar of the ogre, and that'll be my turn.
The ogre looks at you confused. Marcus.
I will move 15 feet, and then dash, move another 15 feet,
Hobbling forward. Alright.
and just move right there. That's it.
Alright, Ophelia.
All right. I am casting the ogre. I cast Toll the Dead on him. This giant behemoth over here.
Okay. So the ogre has to make a wisdom save. He does not. So he is affected. Go ahead and give me some damage. 8 points. Alright. So you wither him with necrotic energy. He looks around confused from the spell and would kind of look down at you, yelling something in giant. Anything else?
I just want to yell, "I'm ogre here!" Just
Wow.
keep him off of Marcus.
Alright. So the guy with the bow, wanting to get a clear shot, is going to come over here to the edge of the house, and he's going to take a shot at Ophelia. Well,
worried.
yeah, he'll shoot at Ophelia. You're all super armored. Thunk. Nope, you would get your shield up and block. Carrion. Inside the house, the smoke is overwhelming. I need a con save at the start of your turn.
Oh boy. We do a little smoke inhalation today. Everyone.
Oh,
we failed again.
You would gain a level of exhaustion as you are starting to
damn.
get overwhelmed by the smoke.
Shame. Can I see the? Can I see the people yet? This is what I'm here for.
You think you're close to one of them.
Call out to them. Where are you? Anyone here?
So I'll say from your rolls last round, you find looks like it might be the wife tied up in one of the closets. Maybe they just threw her in here for some reason, but she yells, "Help me! Help me!"
All right. Can I just open the door? Like, is it locked or boarded at all?
Oh no, you opened it. It wasn't locked. So she's just in
Okay.
there, like leaning up
All
against the wall.
I'm gonna draw one of my daggers and I'm going to cut her bindings.
Okay. So you cut her loose with your action, severing the ropes. She says, "My husband's still in here, and my daughter. Please help them."
Daughter, your
and it
husband,
looks
where
like
are they?
she says, I don't know where they put them. And she looks like she's gonna go try to help you find them.
I'm gonna force her sort of back towards the way I came and sort of generally guide her in that direction. Go
So
back out that way. There's a broken window on the first floor. Climb through it.
Give me a
Go find your family.
give me a persuasion check.
Finally, something I'm good at.
Oh yeah, no
she
shit.
she seems very hesitant, but like will agree and just say, "Please save them," and she will rush
I'll
towards the
try my
window.
best.
All right, so she is rushing towards the exit. At the end of your turn, I need another con save as the heat
Damn.
is overwhelming.
There you go.
Oh wait, you have one level of exhaustion, huh?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, with 11, I'll say you still convince her. She doesn't seem like she wants to, but all right. So you don't take fire damage this turn, though. Luckily. Anything else?
Well, I don't know if I still have any movement left after just finding her, but is there any way I can yell out again or try to find the location of the other two people in the house?
Yeah, sure. Give me another perception check as you're searching around some more. You still got movement.
All right.
Trying to
My
hear
perception.
and find.
Not very good.
No, you don't do too good that round. So you're still searching. The ogre goes. He is mad at Ophelia. Apparently, you're the tank, Ophelia. But you would
Players all
block
tanking.
once again the little girl keeping everyone at bay. Gale.
Can I see that lady?
Yeah, so the
Oh,
woman would come running into view and kind of jump out the window at the beginning of your turn. She says, "Please, you have to help them. They're still in there." And she's just like kind of falls to the ground coughing.
Yeah. I would just try to lead her, or try to tell her to get like to this tree, if anything, and then.
All right, I'll say she
I
starts
will-
crawling over there.
Yep.
You got emboldening bond and bless. Go.
Yeah.
I'm devil's advocate. Do what you want. No.
No, I mean, what good is there gonna be two of us when he's already en route to getting the last one? I am honestly, Pat, my constitution is, it's not bad, but it's not good. So I would fail probably all these checks. So I will wait right here still, and I'll take another dodge action.
All
And
right.
if he's not out within the next round, then I'll go in.
All right, Elduin.
All right. Seeing as Elduin's totally into the fight still, he's just gonna still keep taking a swing at this ogre.
All right, as the ogre's trying to smash Ophelia, you go for it.
And I just Oh, and I just roar out to him as I'm swinging.
No, actually, well, does that hit?
I like to use my D4 for
Oh, you
bless.
got bless. Yeah, go ahead, roll your D4 because you would have that no matter what. So 13 would hit.
Sweet.
Ow, for 16. All right, that probably got his attention as he's now turned back towards you. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
So the hobgoblin is going to once again take the flank attack on Ophelia. But no, once again Ophelia blocks, keeping him at bay. Clank.
All right, I'll swing at I'll poke at this hobgoblin between me and Ophelia again.
Okay. No, once again he would keep you back with his shield.
Cool. That'll be my turn, I guess.
All right, Marcus.
All right, I'm finally going to attack something.
Just limping across
You
the
have emboldening
battlefield.
bond and bless, Marcus.
Yeah.
You got it.
I'll use blast and attack my longsword.
Who are you attacking?
The ogre.
All right, that's 2d4. He's you definitely hit him. As you stab at him.
I'm pretty pissed at everything, so I'm also going to use divine smite.
All right, so
Nice.
2d8 extra. Ow,
Dang.
26. In one
Thank
hit,
you.
the ogre is put to near death. There's an explosion of radiant energy. Your sword hit, cutting into him and searing him.
I flick him off, and then that's it.
I just give a nod of approval to him with his raging eyes.
Ophelia.
All right. I see him take that hit, and I go, Paylor, smite you down as I cast Toll of the Dead.
Dong. All right. The ogre's not looking too good. He tries his best to avoid the necrotic energy. No, he would not.
His brain explodes.
He is withered for 3, falling over. All gaunt.
And then I have movement left, correct?
You do.
All right. I'm so confident in how strong I am. I'm gonna take an Oppie, and I'm going to go rush up to this guy that's doing this ranged attack.
All right. You would indeed block the attack as you rush over. He spends his reaction.
And I'm gonna challenge this guy now, and that's my turn.
All right. The hobgoblin is going to.
Who?
Ooh, he did not like what he saw with Marcus, so he's just going to move here, since you have a weapon to threaten him. And he's going to fire at Marcus.
Fuck. I'm an idiot.
Nope. Marcus, you see the arrow coming and dodge. Carrion, saving throw, con save, please.
Gotcha.
You can do it.
All right, so you resist the smoke inhalation as things are getting a little bit overwhelming here. Go ahead and give me another perception check as you're looking around.
Not great.
All right, so you're spending
smoke's
time.
everywhere.
Yeah, you're opening doors and yelling out, and you still hear them. Heading upstairs now, as you think you've searched most of the first floor. You think they're somewhere up here, but yeah, you haven't found them yet.
Alrighty.
So another con save. Oh wait, yeah. What else do you want to do?
Oh, that D20 doesn't count for nothing.
I thought it's only one. You can only do one
1 second
save
here.
per.
Give me 1 second. I think I might have something for this. I might
That
have
nat
something
20
for
don't
this.
count for shit.
Well, he made the first save from the smoke. This is for the fire.
Okay.
Fair.
Give me a second here. I think I actually might have something for this.
Luckily, the fire is
I
the less dangerous thing for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? The fire doesn't really matter to me that much. Can I use thaumaturgy to yell 3 times as loud so that they can hear me?
Oh, well, I
inside
mean,
the house?
they
Yeah.
definitely hear you. They're yelling for you to help them. You're just having trouble pinpointing where they are because of the smoke, probably. But if you want, you can use it anyway and try to amplify your voice some more.
Okay, well, that's not really going to help me then. I mean, I could use it to open some of the windows in the house and let the smoke out, and that might help a little bit, but the whole thing's kind of ablaze, so I don't think that'll help me much. I don't have many other great options.
No magic to locate them or anything? I guess now you're a rogue, so...
I'm a rogue, yeah. I don't have any good magics or anything. I mean, technically, I could dim the flames.
Just sit there concentrating on the fire, slowly.
I can make it turn a different I could. The only other thing, and this would be a scheme, is I can change the color of the fire, right? And play like fucking like Marco Polo to see if they can see the color from where they're sitting.
Well, you think you're homing in on them now, so you think you should find them soon.
Yeah, but that's all I can really do. So I'll roll my con for the fire.
Okay. Yeah, you would make it, taking no damage because I rolled a 1. All right, so that is it for you. The ogre's dead. Gale.
All right, seeing that he isn't out yet, I'm gonna take a few steps back, and then I'm gonna just run and jump through the window.
All right. Give me a athletics check, I guess. Easy. It would be a DC 5, so it's an easy climb. It's a little higher up.
Gale, you also have Emboldening Bond and Blessed, so...
7.
Alright, so you get inside. The smoke is overwhelming. Give me a perception check as you're trying to figure out where everyone is. Or, I guess... Unless there's a... Oh, and you have the D4 for Bless and Emboldening Bond, so I guess 2D4.
Yep, but I'm gonna use those for something else.
He only gets 1 Emboldening Bond. He gets Bless for everything.
Bless is not the skill checks. I forgot. So it's only the Emboldening Bond.
Just...
Yeah.
Yeah, so 13, so match my passive.
So you think you hear the noise coming from upstairs.
Alright, can I make a survival check on the best way to reduce smoke inhalation?
Sure, give me some survival knowledge.
I get advantage. 13. Dice do not like me tonight.
Is that with advantage?
That's with advantage.
Oh, alright. So, unfortunately, nothing comes to mind on how you could make this easier right now.
Alright, then I'm just gonna look for him as much as I can, and then I'm assuming I'm gonna have to roll that con save.
Yeah, so you run upstairs, you see that your ally is already up here carrying, opening doors and looking around. Go ahead and give me a save against the heat at the end of your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna use that Emboldening Bond.
Okay.
That's a +1.
Oh wait, that was not the save. Okay, so +1.
Yeah. Yeah, but the dice do not like me. So that's an 8.
You would get a little bit overwhelmed by the heat, taking 2 points of fire damage, which would wound... Or wait, no, you're not wounded yet, I don't think, right? You below half?
I am down to 8.
What's your total?
18.
Okay, so actually, yeah, that would wound you. Alright, so... End of your turn. Elduin, what do you want to do?
Alright, so I'm gonna move up towards this hobgoblin here.
Yeah.
And as I'm running up to him, I'm just gonna go for the head.
Alright, so you swing at him. He is, oh, wow.
No.
Yeah, that would get
Sorry,
past his armor.
Oops, I accidentally clicked on my dagger. Sorry, that's not the right one.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and give me an axe roll. Ooh, not as good. So, unfortunately, yes, he would block that attack as you come in swinging. There's a loud clang. Anything else?
Nope, that'll end my turn.
Alright. This guy, not liking his odds, he's going to take the dodge action. Hoping to keep them at bay, yelling to his friend to help. New round, Clank.
Cool. Clank is going to scoot there to give Marcus the flank, and then throw some acid at that guy.
Casting Acid Splash.
Yeah.
Alright, so he will try to save to get out of the way. He will not.
Fails.
So he is singed by acid, taking 5 damage. Anything else?
I am just gonna mimic his little grunt from the acid splash, and that'll be my turn.
Alright, Marcus. Marcus, what are you gonna do? You
Jordan,
muted?
that's you.
Oops, I was muted.
No worries.
I would never do that. Rude.
I'll attack with bless.
Alright, attack this guy.
Yep.
So you do have disadvantage because he's dodging. But go ahead.
You do also have your emboldening bond, Marcus. You don't have to claim bless, but you do have to claim emboldening.
Okay. Can I use both?
Yes, so you'd get 2d4 and +2 for the flank.
Okay.
So you swing at him. 12, add 2d4 to that, or 14 because of the flank. 17 would just miss as he manages to keep you back with his shield.
Ah. Okay.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, Ophelia.
Alright, I am going to cast Toll of the Dead on this guy down here between the group of them, as I see he is dodging, but I don't think that's too good for spells.
It is not, so he just gets to make a wisdom save. He would fail it, affected by the necrotic energies. Withered for 7. He looks near death, but he is still alive.
I also pull out my mace, and I am going to make a movement to kind of get right between him and the other people.
Okay.
And block him. And that's my turn.
The Hobgoblin goes. He's going to give you an opportunity attack if you want to take it.
Oh, I do. Oh, I want to take it so bad.
So spend your reaction and give me an attack.
Hold on. Core. Let's see if I do this right.
No, unfortunately 10 is not enough, so that would miss him. And he is going to take a shot at Marcus.
It's going to be a crit, ain't it?
The way you've been rolling.
Well, now that you said that.
Sessions.
No, actually, another miss, as luckily you get out of the way.
Okay, good.
Carrion,
Like
you this turn with your searching would find the daughter, but I do need another con save.
Understandable. Alright.
It's very smoky up here.
Smoke rises, turns out.
Yeah. You would resist for now, not taking any more levels of exhaustion. So you find the daughter kind of in her room, hiding under the bed. She's just kind of laying there crying.
Jeez. Come on now. You need to get up. You need to get out of here. House is on fire. What are you doing hired up here for?
Please, help.
He's gonna sort of like roughly drag her out from underneath the bed she's hiding under.
Alright. She weighs nothing, so yeah, you just grab her with one hand and yank her out. She seems terrified of you as she's screaming now. Actually, give me a...
I would imagine that if I was in my house and it's burning down,
demon
and a
man
man
came
who looks
out,
like a demon drags me out from underneath my bed, I'd be a little terrified too. Do I know where Gale is?
You hear him...
You probably would have heard me yelling.
Yeah, you hear him outside in the hallway. He's searching as well. There is a window in here, though you're not sure if you want to throw the little girl out the window.
Throw out the second story.
may have
Could be
something
worse that
for that.
happens. Yeah. Anyways, how old is she?
She's probably around 10.
Okay. Oh boy. All right. So here's the best. All right.
He's
So
gonna throw her out a window.
have my rope on me. All right.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do, I think, hear me out, is we'll tie the rope around her, and then lower her out of the window
Alright, so use your action to
to
quickly
save time.
tie the rope and lower her down. I don't think you need an athletics check. She doesn't really weigh much. So yeah, I'll just say that you kind of knock the window open and quickly lower her down the side of the house. She would get down, see her mom, and just start screaming as she runs over to her mom. And at the end of the turn, I would need another con save.
Gotcha. I'm gonna yell out to Gale. I assume I probably heard him enter the house behind me. I'm gonna yell out, "Find the father! I got the daughter!"
Yeah, you saw him in the hallway while you were searching, so you know he's in here.
All right, good.
Yeah. Gale will respond, copy that, and just start
All right.
looking everywhere.
So, no fire this turn. Gale.
Alright, so if I use a dash action to like look around and use 60 feet of movement to like cover the entire upstairs.
Yeah, you could probably run around looking. I do need the con save first, though.
Okay.
Alright.
Don't forget you got to choose when to cast Emboldening Bond, but you have that and Bless. No, Bless doesn't count for skill checks, but you have Emboldening Bond, but you got to choose when to do it. Sorry.
I'm gonna do Emboldening Bond.
For the smoke inhalation. Alright.
So that's that's a total of 22.
Yeah, so you're keeping your cool about you, not letting the smoke overwhelm you. You would find the father probably in the main bedroom. He is passed out from smoke inhalation and looks pretty burned.
Alright, is there a window?
There is a window in here, yeah.
Alright, can I pick him up and use my last blessing of the Raven Queen to teleport out of the house? Because I can see the outside.
I think so. What's your strength?
+3. So it's a 16 plus 3.
Yeah, so that wouldn't be too hard for you. So you grab him, looking out the window, you kind of foof and teleport down to the yard with him.
Nightcrawler style.
Yeah, exactly.
But before I do that, I'm gonna yell out to Carrie, "I have him! Get out!" And then I'll bamf out of there.
Okay. So yeah, you get him down. He's in pretty bad shape, but at least for now he's breathing. And yeah, you don't need to worry about heat because you're out of the house. Elduin.
Alright, seeing as this hobgoblin's not looking real great right now, Elduin's gonna like try to take a pretty deadly swing at him to the best he can.
Alright.
And
He's still dodging, I believe, but you do have flank. Oh wait, no, you don't have flank, never mind. So 7, no, he would dodge out of the way as you swing your axe at him.
Okay.
Is that it for you?
Yeah, that'll be it.
Alright, so for his turn, he's going to keep dodging because he doesn't think he has a good chance if he swings. That's how many attacks he's taking. Into the new round, Clank.
at this.
I think you're muted.
I was. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, that's fine.
I think I'm gonna stay where I'm at and throw acid at this guy over here, assuming that these other two can take care of this one.
Alright, so you hurl more acid. Not a strength save.
Dex.
Dex save. No, he would fail, taking 5 points of damage. He is badly burned and near death, but still up.
Oh, damn. All right, cool. That's that. That'll be my turn.
Alright, Marcus.
I'm gonna try and hit him again with
Alright.
Do a good old dick twist.
bullet.
Grab his dick and twist it.
As hard as you can. Alright, so
Yeah.
you swing with the, once again, the flank. And yeah, with your plus 2d4.
All right.
Oh, no, that's probably... Well, I guess if you roll 8, you can hit him. So go ahead, roll 2d4. Because you have 10 with the flank. And you need a 18.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh,
No.
that's close.
Once again,
Not bad. Not
not
bad.
bad. Ophelia.
Okay. Yeah, Toll of the Dead coming out on this guy in the upper right in front of this house.
The archer, alright.
Yeah, I'd click him, but you know I'm in the middle of clicking my spells. Yeah, this guy up here.
Oh, no, he would resist. So he's
Motherfucker.
he's holding off. He
Alright, well I get
Yeah.
oh, I was gonna say, and then I get right back up into his face again.
Alright. He is going to run this way, giving you another oppie.
Oh dude, I'm taking it, you know. You know it.
You're trying to mace him. Huh!
Just
Get him.
Just whack him in the head as he tries to run away. No! No, that would miss, unfortunately. He does have chain armor. And then he is, you know what, he's out of here. This is craziness. He's just gonna try to full-on retreat. Carrion. Cough, cough, cough.
We are getting out of this house. That's what we're
Alright,
doing.
give me one more con save for the road as you, are you, like, jumping out the window, or...?
Yeah, we're gonna try to
Another nat
climb
20.
down.
It's only a
Climb
20-foot
from the
fall.
window.
Okay, climb down,
Do you
so
think I
yeah.
can-
That would be a little bit more difficult. I'd say
Well,
DC...
to be fair, I do have actually. Wait, I'm in the little girl's bedroom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
tie the end, what's left of the end of my rope, to her bed, like the bottom of her bed frame,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use that out of the window to rappel down the side of the house.
Alright, so that'll lower the DC to 10 instead of 15, if you want to try to
Alright.
climb with the rope.
Gotcha.
You could jump into... Well, never mind. Oh, wait, that was acrobatics. You could try to jump and tumble. That is an option. Like, just try to roll with the jump. But...
I
Whatever
mean-
you have for your
Yeah.
rolls, I need it.
I just have +7. I'm an
Jesus
expert in
Christ.
acrobatics. I guess yeah, I'll just fucking do the tumble. It's just
Who
I'm
needs
an expert in this field.
Alright,
Jumping.
needs to be an
breaking
expert
my
when you
legs.
just roll 20s every fucking round?
so you kind of tumble down the side of the house, falling 20 feet. You would not take any damage, because 27 would be enough to negate it all, and you are now outside the house. As,
As he lands, he sees Gale sitting there, and he just sort of he raises his hands and
so,
does a bow to him.
yeah, Gale, you just see him like do a swan dive out the window. Just like tumble with grace and roll, coming to a stand. Then bow.
Gil will just give a quick little applause.
How'd I do?
Alright,
I'd give that a 10 out of 10.
I just piss excellence. Anyways, that's my turn.
alright, Gale, it's your turn. So,
And pisses excellence and
It's
shit gold.
excellent.
yeah. So the guy who you saved is on the ground right now. What do you want to do?
Can I? I'm not
CPR.
great with medicine.
You think that healing or a medicine check might help this guy, but if he doesn't get treatment soon, he might die.
I can't heal. Can I do a medicine check to see if I can stabilize him or apply any aid?
Yes, you can try to use medicine to save him. It would be a DC 15 though. It's a harder check.
Well, I can use the one of the things, right, to help boost that.
Yeah, the emboldening bond. Yes.
All right. Well, there is a 3.
Okay.
Oh god, I
Plus
thought
the
this
me-
was you rolled.
Oh, and that would be 16.
That is
so
a 16.
you do some CPR and you get him breathing. He is okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Anything else?
Well done.
They have that all covered. And that would have been an action, so end it.
All right, Eldwin.
Am I able? Can I just tackle the guy in front of me?
So you can try to grab him and then force him to the ground and pin him, and someone else could tie him up. You would need to do 2 successful grapple checks, basically. So you could do
Okay.
one right now to grab him if you want.
Okay, would that just be like acrobatics or just a regular strength?
To grab him would be athletics, and he can contest that with athletics or acrobatics, his choice.
All right, I'm gonna do athletics roll to.
And I think
Take
you
him
have
down.
advantage because you're raging.
Indeed, I do.
Oh my god.
So you just yell as
Good
you
rolls.
grab
Fuck
him.
for these rolls.
He will not do very well as you just kind of mad handle him and grab him. So he is grabbed. For his turn, he is going to stab at you because he doesn't like any of this. Enough of this dodging. Nope. You even while you're grabbing him, he would swing and miss. Clank.
All right, I am going to run 30 feet. Sorry, I was holding Q again, and
alright.
throw acid at this guy.
All right. So the you hurl acid at the retreating enemy. Who will go, oh shit, trying to dodge it. He will not. And he is melted. As he falls over. Blub, 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 blub. Anything else?
I'm gonna yell to this one, "Give up!"
Okay, Marcus.
That's it.
I'm going to try and slash at him. Well,
I yell at him. If he's grappling him, we can
I will
tie
try
him
to.
up.
Can I do it unlethally, like try and knock him out?
You can attack. Yeah, you can attack with non-lethal damage, or you can try to wrestle him to the ground.
Oh, I can help Eldon.
Yeah,
Or-
to I think it's a push attack to knock someone down, which would just be again his your strength versus his strength or dex.
All right.
He's still. I guess he's not dodging, but he does have a sword and shield, so he's harder to hit.
Okay. I guess I'll try and help.
All right,
Eldon.
give me athletics. He is once again going to oppose with athletics, trying to keep from getting knocked over.
Does bless or bond help?
Emboldening
yeah.
bond does, blessed does not, because this is a skill
Okay.
check.
So 1d4.
Yeah, 1d4 to your roll. Oh, no,
That-
so you try to knock him over, but he just pushes you off as the other guy's grabbing him. Ophelia. Oh, anything else, Marcus?
Nope.
So Ophelia would go, but we are getting close, so we're over time. So why don't we end here and continue next week? I mean, you guys pretty much have this, but yeah, we'll just finish this off next time. So let's do MVP votes to end the evening. So give me a whisper and roll 20 with who you think could.
Slash.
who you should think should be MVP.
All right, Matt, tell me how to do it again. /W space GM.
Yeah, I'll put the command in. So like this.
Take away the print.
You can
I
vote.
swear.
You can vote for anyone but
Oh yeah,
yourself
sorry.
for
yeah.
whatever reason you want.
I swear
The
I
double
can do
stack.
this.
Bad to swear.
Clank
It
put
makes
the
Pedro
wrong
cry.
yeah, thing in.
yeah.
It's mine.
Yes, I'm sorry about that.
He's trying to mess with you.
Wait, it's just wait what?
/W rather than W /.
Oh, yeah, you want secrets.
All right, I got 4 votes. 5 votes, kind of split vote. Oh wait, that's 6, I think.
No shit. Anyways,
So there
can't knock
is
something over.
3 votes. Carrion, you are MVP. Congrats.
Hey, thank you, everyone.
So
Thank
you
you.
get
Yeah.
you get an inspiration point. You can have up to 10 of them. You can spend them to gain advantage on like normal inspiration. You just have to call it before you roll. You start with 1, so you'd have 2 now.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this in my experience points on my character sheet just so I don't forget.
Yeah, you could. What I usually do is you can make a resource for it and just put 2 of 10.
Oh, I got you. Class resource. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, good job, everyone, and welcome to the group, you 3.
Yeah,
Congrats.
fun time.
Thank you.
Glad to have you guys here. This week.
I'll expose my
Definitely
vote.
makes
I
it.
voted for Gale for helping me with the fire. Thanks.
I was
After
torn.
the first, after the first 2 fails, I was like, well, shit. I might die in this shit.
The moment the third after the second
Karen
one, I'm
Gale
like, okay,
solid as
he-
fuck this game.
if he doesn't come out or he doesn't manage to find someone within that next round, I'm just going in. I have 1 teleport so I can get someone and me out of there fast as fuck.
Yeah, it definitely paid off because if he had to spend another 2 rounds getting to the next guy, the guy could have died. So definitely a good choice.
That clutch medical in the end.
CPR.
See, well, my idea was to just next round pick the guy up and sprint towards the cleric.
Save this guy.
I was getting ready to sprint back over to you guys, and then it was just like, oh, well, I kind of would glance over, and you guys have all that shit under control, and I was like, all right, sweet. I guess I'm glad. I wanted to run in there, but I was like, yeah, I have -1 strength. It would not work well for me. That's why I was like, I'm looking around, and I'm like, who's strong? Hey, you go. Yeah, Gale, you go help.
Play of the game. You just you're hiding under your bed because you think your parents just got murdered by orcs and your house is on fire, and all of a sudden out of the darkness a black-skinned demon drags you out kicking and screaming.
You need to get out of here.
So you have this really dark-skinned demon and then just a deathly-looking elf.
Yes.
2 of the best people to come and rescue you from a house fire.
Yeah,
I'm dubbing this dynamic duo Team Edgelord.
There you go.
You know,
Edgelord
me,
for the
I was
kids.
gonna do
We're like Dunk
I
and
was
Egg,
gonna
dude.
edgy.
You got
Team
it.
Ebony and Ivory, but okay.
Ebony and Ivory.
I feel like that's racial profiling because I have horns.
I thought it was because of the ears, but yeah.
Well, fun time, Lou. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm just
And,
taking notes, but
Oh, dude,
you're all
Team
welcome
Oreo.
to take off or hang out. Whatever
Honestly,
you wanna do.
Barbarian doing some solid damage as well.
Yeah.
You.
Crushing it.
Also, you have like these crimson, or you have these like sky blue eyes, and then I just have like cat yellow.
Yeah.
You guys are
Great.
pretty much opposites, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
pretty much, yeah.
Marcus,
I'm
you're
dexterous,
human.
he's strong.
Oh, he's gone.
I'm charismatic, he's smart. Yeah, pretty much. Go together like
Yeah.
yin and yang.
Can we talk about Marcus getting so fucked up drinking that he fucked his whole shit up and he's still recovering now?
Yeah.
Even though his
What's
exhaustion's
the story
indirect,
behind
it is
that?
because of, even though he got so fucked up, He rolled the disadvantages for a whole fight. He ended up dying like 2 or 3 times. So now he's been at exhaustion too. So he's at negative speed and disadvantage for everything. Because he got really fucked up with all the guards one night drinking.
Tanked.
Well, no, that was only the first group. He just got really beat up by those orcs, and that's why he's still limping, because he's still recovering from his wounds.
Still tanking.
I don't care whether it's direct or indirect or not at all. I'm blaming it on
He
the
wouldn't
fact
have
drinking.
died. He wouldn't have
Fucked
fallen
up with the
down so
guards.
many times.
I'm just gonna call him an alcoholic
his
from
sister,
now on.
His sister Shiva or Shira or Shiva, whatever, would agree with me. I feel.
Shiva
would
are
totally
best
agree with me.
friends.
Yeah.
They just keep gossiping with each other about Marcus.
Did Marcus learn his lesson? I think not.
Hey, listen, that little girl just gained a new appreciation for tieflings. Maybe she won't be bigoted like the rest of the townsfolk who accused me of kidnapping a child.
Why is
Or
this
at
demon
least
stealing a
attempted to.
child? Yeah.
It's also funny that, like, I know it's like not ranger like because I don't have like a favorite enemy and everything, but like one of the biggest things for blood hunters is against like devils and undead. So it's funny the
That you're on the
kinship
same
that
team.
you and I will have.
It's because we're both outsiders. It's great.
Mm.
There you go.
Oh, and it only gets worse when come 3rd level for me. So because that's when I get my mutagens, and that's when people start really hating me.
Oh, you're going for that order.
Yeah.
I
Because
was wondering which way you were gonna go.
I
I'm gonna
like
head out. See y'all.
benefits.
Yeah, have
I
a good
like
evening.
having benefits with heavy debuffs. So because it adds like an extra layer of, hey, I need to make sure this person doesn't fucking die.
Yeah.
Mutants
I mean, I
could use
will give you the flat heads up though that like knowing that we have like 2 lawful good people, like I'm curious to see the interaction if you're doing something that might not be in Paler's grace.
Well, it's not against others. Everything that I do will be against myself, and I don't think any of it would count as evil. It's just that like it's gonna really screw up my body
yeah.
and my stuff.
You know, what's weird is I wanted my character to kind of like adopt like super old. If you can imagine like I don't know, 15